Let's give this that. Mm. Talent. Sure. Give me 1 second. Hey, I sent you the link. Where did I put it? There we go. There. Send it out. Hope everybody's doing well. Pull up this. Oh. Whoopsies.
Hello. Oh no, I just was
Hey.
waiting for you to get ready.
No, yeah, computer decided to have an update when I was trying to get ready sooner. But, how are you doing?
I'm doing very good. And how are you doing tonight?
Good.
Well, I got to
Tell
tell you
me,
something. I do have to tell you something I did. Um, I was thinking it was 8 o'clock Eastern time, and I'm like, well, where is he? What's going on? I said, well, and then I looked at the Twitter a little more. I went, oh, never mind.
don't worry about it.
Well, I guess it's better that it was that way instead of it was actually 8 o'clock my time and I didn't come till 9. If it was flip flopped.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Well, people will probably trickle in. Let me just get stuff set up. You can talk
Oh, okay.
like while we wait for others.
I'm just kind of chilling out here. Was working on my morning
So
show
did
and
you play? So how did Fortnite go today?
it was good. Sometimes it gets frustrating because we were just trying to get some of, the quests and things done. And it's so frustrating when that's what you're doing and it's so obvious that's what you're doing and then people come and
Yeah,
shoot you anyway. And you're like, "What a dick." I mean, sorry, what a dork. It just makes
I
you
don't
kind of
care.
mad because it's obvious we're not shooting or anything. We're just,
Yeah.
but there are people that are like that.
Tell me if you. What are you doing on your phone or what?
I'm on my computer.
Can you do me a favor while I get do a couple things? Can you tell me if other people pop in
I
on?
don't know if I can see them because I'm not an administrator on the show.
Are
I
you
only see
not?
my mm, I only see myself, and I don't think I'll see anyone else
I
that
thought
pops
I
in.
gave you. Let me see. Give me a second. If I remember how you do this.
That's one thing I
Uh,
don't know how to do.
come
I
on, give me
wonder
a
if
second.
you gave me you know how they have the code to get in?
Yeah.
I think if I had that code to get in, I would be able to see when people come in. That's all I can think of.
Okay. Um. You know what? Let me. I thought I did it last time afterwards. Let me make permission community. Where is it again?
Oh, this I don't know. I've never done this one before. I've never done it
No, I'm talking
before.
about the other.
Oh, on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
It's under Oh, do you want me to just say if
Oh,
somebody comes into the chat?
yeah, chat.
Oh, I can do that. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. I can do that.
I just
D-
mean,
I got you. I got you. DJ Ronnie G is here now. Good morning. Good morning.
hey,
Afternoon, evening. It's evening.
DJ, are
It's not
you on
morning.
Twitter?
Am I on Twitter? Yes, I am.
No, sorry, the chat.
Oh,
Are you on Twitter, DJ? I know I was gotta figure out a way to send it to you. But I don't know if you're on Twitter, unless I just didn't. Tell me if tell me if he responds.
okay.
Well, I know Link is gonna be late.
He says I can send you my Twitter if you want.
Um, what it just are you following me?
Me?
DJ? No, DJ.
DJ. Okay, sorry.
Sorry. I was gonna. I just. I was trying to find you and I couldn't find you. Do you have a different name? I wish they would have like a. You know how like on X you have the can't think of what the word is. I want to say sub, but it's pretty sure it's not.
What would you have X when you follow somebody?
Yeah.
He said he found you.
Then send me a. You should be able to send me a message. Just send me
Should
something, like do a test or something.
he says should I send you a message to the gaming one or just real Wade?
Do gaming,
Do the gaming. Oh, I
either
guess he.
gaming or live, one of the two.
I forget you can hear him. I'm sitting here. Never mind.
There
No,
you go.
never. It's been a long day.
Oh, yeah. Just monitor chat till I figure.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to get it. Oh, there we go. There. Give me 1 second. Copy. Let me redo this. There we go. I was following you. There, I sent it to you. DJ. Dadman's trying to. Was confused. I've made it way too confusing. Can't. Copy. Let me just put in one more spot and wait for everybody to trickle in. Oh. Sorry, I'm like multitasking.
Oh, that's okay. The beginnings of streams are always
Chaotic.
fun. Yeah.
Especially when I was going to. I forgot this. Oh no! You know what I think is? I think you're set up for the gaming, not the other.
Mm.
Hold on, just talk really quick. I gotta take a quick phone call. I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Talk against yourself. Me among yourself, whatever it is.
I'll talk to myself. Oh, hello, DJ Ronnie G. How are you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I do not hear you. I do not hear you speaking.
Oh, first I didn't even know I was in the show.
Surprise!
and then I was still on mute, which is it's good to keep the mute on. Sometimes you never know when you're gonna say something stupid when you think you're not on camera. How's my audio? Am I really loud? Am I level? You know, I can lower it a little bit.
You sound really good, actually.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Yeah. Sometimes I jump in on a friend's stream and he tells me I'm too loud, which like
you're fine. You're fine.
No, you sound really good. You sound really good.
You said I thought I couldn't remember what your handle was.
DJ. So that's the thing on Twitter. If you type in DJ Ronnie G, you get like a lot of DJs. Like, I'm not a real DJ. Like, it literally says next to my name. Like it'll literally say like not a DJ next to my name on Twitter. I think I could even, like if we look at like my top monitor, you can see like, if we look at like the bottom left corner, it's like, whoops. There we go. It says like, oh, now it doesn't say it. But yeah, it literally says when I go to my own profile, it says like, not a DJ. Yeah, there we go. You can see not an actual DJ.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so funny.
But as far as I'm aware, I believe doing at DJ Ronnie G, it works on both YouTube and Twitter. So if you do at DJ Ronnie G, like youtube.com/at DJ Ronnie G, it'll definitely come up on YouTube. But I know with YouTube, there's like not really that many ways to, you know, privately message people.
I know, right?
So that's where like things. Some people I think, yeah, that's where it gets a little challenging. So that's where you got to find people on Twitter or Discord.
I know, like so. You know what? Give me 1 second. Let me reorganize something.
But yeah, I recently discovered Mrs. Dadman Walking channel. I was actually already following you. I guess I just wasn't seeing the notifications. But Mr. Dadman Walking, he's always a pleasure to interact with. I always, you know, see him on other channels. And then recently he dropped it on my channel, which I consider to be a great honor to see him in the chat.
Okay, he is trying to find you on YouTube and keeps sending. Okay, I'll deal with Dadman Wade, okay? I'll get him on here.
For what?
He says he can't find you on YouTube. And he said, well, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me I'm gonna mute and I'm gonna communicate with him. And then I'll be right back.
Well, you know, I'm fine. So what have you been up to?
You know, got a haircut yesterday. My hair was getting a little out of control. I was looking a bit like Paul Atreides in Dune from 1984, which I'm going to pull up a picture of that because that's always fun to look at, a 1980s haircut. So I was like kind of getting, yeah, here's a good picture. That's a bad picture, but either way, I think. Get like a nice picture of a guy with a mop on his head. But yeah, this is like the hairstyle I was going for, though I'm going to shuffle that over a little bit. There we go. So that's the hairstyle.
Hold on.
Oh, you're Gucci. Don't worry. You're good. I'm already in full screen.
Try to do like I should have been doing this earlier,
no.
but I've been busy.
Honestly,
to
like
do stuff.
sometimes you gotta, alternate. Like normally, most people. So one of the things I'm doing differently than most people is I'm using OBS right now. What they call a virtual camera, and so when people mention OBS, sometimes I don't know if they're talking about OBS or Streamlabs OBS because that's like the more popular
They're
or at least.
different.
So yeah, Streamlabs OBS is weird because one has got integration where like it's supposed to. I think it's supposed to work more easily if you already have a Streamlabs account. But other than that, it carries a lot of the same functionality. So if we go to the main OBS window here, oh wait, my monitor. Let me just fix something real quick. Because the way I have it.
Yeah.
Remember the other
Go
day
ahead.
on your stream, people were talking about how you can have 2 monitors when you're streaming.
Yeah, that will be a long time down the road.
So basically, like when I use OBS, I have 3 monitors. So in my settings, I can press a button or I can click on something in OBS and switch between my monitors. But I have to fix something real quick because sometimes it like the monitors are numbered like 1, 2, 3, and sometimes it mixes up the numbers. Like it'll literally mix up the numbers. So when I press the button for monitor 1, I end up getting monitor 2. So once in a while, I have to like fix that, and this apparently is one of those times where I yep, there we go. Okay, good.
No, you're
Okay,
fine.
I think I got it now.
I was
Yeah.
trying to do a couple. Thought I was doing something. Where did I go?
There we go. Okay, good.
I thought I did all this, but I forgot if the other channel that I did it all for. or
Oh
not.
yeah, sometimes like just getting the things configured for the first run.
When I should have done this from the get-go, but oh well.
Yeah, well, I did the same thing here. Like, there's a lot of things. I'll forget to do like entire segments of my own show. Like, I'll be good to go, and then at the end of the show, I'll be like, oh, I forgot to cover that. Or a lot of times I want to show a video clip, and I literally forget. But now I think I got it organized. Now I can demonstrate. Because I just wanted to share with you, like one of the ways, there's many ways to do the same thing we're doing right now, but one of the ways that people do things with OBS. So here's OBS right now. So this is on my right side. And you can even see like on my desk how I got like in the corner, you got the big monitor, which just has like, stuff on it. I have a monitor above that monitor, but then I'd have to show you my messy room if I show you that monitor. So like my top monitor is this one, which right now I have StreamYard in it. So that's why it looks like an infinite, And then on my right side, this is the monitor that has OBS on it. So OBS is really cool because essentially you have what they call scenes, which are on the left. And you can think about a scene like a blank canvas or like a blank board that is shaped like your screen. And you can add sources to the scenes. And so this is something that exists in both OBS and Streamlabs OBS. But the thing is, there's just things are different. So people say that Streamlabs OBS is more user-friendly. Sometimes I find that makes it harder for me to use, but it is true that things are more clear. Like, like for non-technical people or just people who are new to streaming, like there is a certain clarity there. But if you're already, like me personally, I got used to using OBS, which is harder to learn. So it's like on one angle, I'm at an advantage, but there are certain things people do on Streamlabs OBS, like when they do fancy graphics where they can, I think it's more easy for them to get plugins maybe, just to do like animated graphics.
Yeah.
So that's something, that's why like I'm reluctant to tell people like, oh, you should use this or use that. But that being said, I am pretty comfortable with this because it's flexible. So I'll give you an example of sources. So one of my sources is my right side monitor, which is I'm turning it on and off right now. Now, as for the video in the back, I just took it from an episode of Star Trek, and I really don't use it for the guy in the spacesuit. I use it so that I can be seen sitting in front of space. So, like, when you see, like, how, like, the stars are behind me, that's sort of what I'm going for with that. So, right now, this scene contains a source that has the background, which is the animated stars.
Yeah.
It has my right side monitor, which is this guy right here. And then it has like a camera. So I actually have 2 cameras. I have a webcam and I have my downward facing camera. So that's actually why when I press this button, now I'm switching scenes. Now I'm in the scene that contains nothing but my camera. Whereas this is my
That would
desk.
be nice.
And then this is the like I can show all my monitors. So these are I'm just it's sort of what you can do with OBS in a nutshell. And there's a lot more people doing it, but I mainly use it so that I can have two cameras so that I can share what's on my screen. Also, I use the recording functionality more, right?
Hold on.
Mhm.
Can I just say something?
Oh yeah,
really
please. I
quick?
talk a lot. Please go.
No, you're good. I was trying to do it, and
Wade,
hey, yeah.
I'm gonna
what?
leave the show, and then I'm gonna come back. Dadman's trying to get people sent over, but his StreamYards is froze up. So I
Oh.
need to go over there and end. So I need to go over there and end his show for him.
Oh, but did you see this?
Oh, what? You got it working now?
Oh,
Oh, he's got
this
it working
showed
now. Never
I don't
mind.
know what it really showed up, but this.
He. Oh, they're there. Dadman ready. Oh, I see them. Oh, okay. He got it to work.
I
Yay!
don't know what it looks like on the outside, but as far as, but yeah. Okay. What was I gonna say? But I didn't know I thought he wanted the link. I didn't realize he wanted the other. Ignore the message. My phone's going off.
Okay.
It's linked. Texting me saying he's on his way. He should be here any second. So let me see. Let me do. Alright, so view channel. So there's
hey.
that.
So
What?
hi, Nighthawk. I'm just saying hi to everybody as they come in while you're working. Hey, Nighthawk and Sci-Fi Mombi. Yay!
oh, cool.
And Corey. Hey! And me. I see me in there. Hey, me.
Hey, me.
Cool.
I can. Hey, Mombi, if you want, you can. Are you free or not, Mombi? I do have to save 2 spots for when they want. I mean, I guess we'll probably have to shuffle through people. Some people to make room for others, but what she said. Can't say any better than that. So what do I want to talk about? I don't want to do trailers. I should have planned this way better. So let's go around the horn. And let's do. Let's do intros for now, and then if we have a couple others, we'll do a quick intro. Let me just figure this out. Let's go with you first, Mrs.
Hello, everybody.
You tell a little bit about yourself?
Hey, I'm. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
Let me do this real quick. I am.
Are you fine and clear?
I am Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. I am a fairly new streamer, actually. It's been about 4 months that I've been streaming, but I have been on a lot of streams for a year or so, probably since the 2020. But yeah, so I'm fairly new at this. I do have a small little channel right now. I do a morning show at 10 a.m. every day. It's called Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. And it's just a time where we just hang out and just be positive and have fun. We do silly memes. Sometimes we do a puzzle. We talk about celebrity birthdays and celebrations going on, like National Pizza Day and things like that. And we just have a good time hanging out. I also like to do builds, like Lego blocks or building blocks. So I do them. And I'm trying to be a little more consistent with them. I also want to add, like, just doing like jigsaw puzzles, any kind of craft or thing I'm working on, adding to the show, to my, you know, repertoire, as you might say. But yeah,
Thank you, Naha.
we're just, slowly building the channel and adding things as I get comfortable with what I'm doing, and then I'll just add a little more as we go on. I got some big dreams for the channel, and I'm hoping that they will work. That's about it. I just come over and have fun. That's me.
Man, Discord. Jeez Louise, I gotta figure out how to mute some Discord stuff later. I'm like getting bombarded. But sci-fi, that's for you if you see this.
Yeah, like a friend of mine says, if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right.
No, exactly. You know, and I've had so many people that come in and they apologize that they haven't been to the show for a while or whatever, that life got in their way. And I'm like, hey, listen, life comes first. YouTube is, I don't know, a little bit down the line, second, third, fourth, even maybe fifth, you know. So come when you can, enjoy it, and have fun.
Yeah. You know, like I respect that people have goals, but you know, sometimes you got to just take it easy. And if you know, get a big channel after having fun, great. But sometimes you stress yourself out, and you know, you might as well have fun. You know.
I'm gonna take this, but I'll be right back. It's your turn after DJ. And
Cool.
Dadman, if you're hearing this, give me 1 second, and I'll add you after DJ.
But yeah, right now I was just trying to set up a while ago. I got a drawing tablet to work where you could draw on the screen, like on a drawing tablet, and it would come up on the screen. And essentially, it's the same principle as setting up a chroma key. So like just like how I have a green, you know, blanket behind me right now. If you take a picture in Photoshop and you put a green background in there, then that effectively becomes invisible, you know, on OBS or whatever. And so I don't know, sometimes like, you know, I haven't used my drawing tablet in a while. I actually picked up a new one, and it's kind of cool because if you get, like, my old drawing tablet didn't have a screen on it. It was a regular drawing tablet, but if you get a drawing tablet with a screen, it's like having an extra monitor. So you could literally put, like, you know, music on the bottom screen. So it's almost like having a screen on your desk, and you can put your music in there, or you could put, you know, maybe a gaming app store in there, or you could put like a YouTube window in there, maybe like the chat window. So right now, yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's got some use, you know, so I'm kind of like, that's like a side benefit to getting the extra screen that I didn't quite expect. But I'm having trouble getting it to do the drawing thing. I mean, I'm going to mess with it after the stream. I'm not going to, you know, go and play with my settings. But, you know, on my channel, I kind of just take it easy, you know, like sometimes I do occasional tech videos. So if there's something that I learned recently or something that I already know and I think I could share that people will find it useful, I'll sometimes do a video about whatever topic that may be. But, you know, like I'm relatively new to the whole streaming thing. And sometimes, you know, like, my background, I think, allows me to kind of like pick up on certain things quicker, and there's other things that I'll probably never pick up on, you know, with the game, mainly with the gaming thing. But you know, so I try to share if I learn something like that I think might be useful. I try to share it, you know. And then other than that, you know, like just like I say, like if I'm taking something apart, like, you know, a while back, I think one of the first videos I did that I was serious about was how to add HDMI to a Nintendo 64. So I have an old Nintendo 64, and you can just imagine plugging it into a modern TV. You need different adapters, and sometimes, you know. So to get like ideal quality, I found out there was a device that you could buy that you could put inside the N64. You're essentially cutting a rectangular hole in the back of it to give you a little HDMI port. So I did a video on how to install that. And the funny thing was, the first time I installed the device, it did not work properly. So I had an opportunity to like basically, I ended up doing like 3 separate videos, but on the final video, it was like a recap. Like, here's where I made the mistake. here's how I fixed the mistake.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Right.
so you know
I-
that worked out.
I think those sometimes are good when they actually have where, you make an error and you go, wait a minute, well, let's figure out what we did wrong. You
Mhm.
know, I think that's a really a big thing. Hey,
I'll be
everybody!
right back.
Wow, we got a party in here now.
Give me 1 second. I
Hey,
got
I'm
my other
live. Hey,
partner.
I'm now on here.
I'll be right
All right.
there.
Okay,
Give me
okay,
1
we'll
second
just
to
all
make sure
we'll
this
talk amongst ourselves.
Hey, it's Sci-Fi Mommy. Good to see you. And I saw a lot of people in the chat that came over. Thank y'all for coming over.
Hi.
Nighthawk,
Yes, thank you for
yeah,
having
everybody.
me.
Sci-Fi.
So awesome. Thanks, Wade.
Was the old man
Yeah.
cometh from
Yes,
your
he came
channel?
over. He came by the night.
Hello.
Yes, yep, Nighthawk, all of them. Hey, great.
I saw Nighthawk over there.
Would you
and
believe I
thought,
thought this stream was supposed to start like at 8 o'clock our time, like almost an hour and a half earlier. That's why I went live. And then I realized, oh, it's 9. And then I had to go another hour. It was like, so we brought people over, Hungry jumped on. We had a fun talking about chili, steak, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That sounds good. I just had a chicken sandwich.
I know.
I thought
Well,
I said it.
If we're
clear,
done
but
by
no,
11,
not
we could
going-
run to the Texas Roadhouse. Yes, Wade. Hey, Wade,
Hey, sorry about that.
No, no
That's
problem.
great.
your show.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on, Wade. That's awesome. Thank you.
Hey, yeah. There.
Oh, sorry.
No,
There
I
are
was like-
teenagers
I
in the
thought that-
background. I'll
No, I thought
apologize
there was
now.
an echo. No, I thought there was an echo, but no, you're good. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't me.
No, it's my
Thanks.
ornery teenagers. That's what it is.
No, teenagers will be teenagers.
And then they'll grow up and they'll still be teenagers, and that's okay.
Mhm.
Right?
My husband is still a teenager at times. I'm a teenager a lot of times, so
Age is just a number.
it is
Age is
exactly.
just a number.
I know 12-year-olds that are 40. My oldest is what I consider was born an old soul.
Hmm.
Just always very serious, still is very serious and focused, and I just think that he was just
Where?
born old,
Oh.
just born old.
There we go. We got everything set it.
Yay!
Finally.
Yay! It takes
Yeah,
a while to
later.
do all that, and it's really hard sometimes to multitask.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, in the
Well, at
morning
least I
when I have
have
to do
multiple
all my stuff,
tabs.
I just kind of blather
I
on.
just gotta get situated for myself. In the closet. Because my room has thin walls. That's why I moved it over here. Nowhere here. And I just had a neck cramp. Fantastic. What age?
Oh, don't talk old, Wade. Don't you dare talk old. I'm old by numbers, not by mental. You should know I just had a birthday. I had a big celebration. I put my age right out there for the whole world to see.
Yeah. Feel better now. Oh yeah.
Yay.
Well, you could be like my mom, Mrs.
What?
Pretty soon, she and I will be the same age. 49. Yeah.
Yes, I'm
It was-
celebrating the 29th anniversary of my.
Yeah. That was really weird when I turned 40 and she was still 39.
Wow. It's amazing how modern medicine is, isn't it?
I know, right?
No wonder I couldn't find the YouTube link. That's a different channel. Okay. Like, oh,
Yeah. I thought I know in my life. I probably said it and I probably didn't type it correctly.
no.
I don't know. I didn't have a
No,
problem
I said-
finding it.
The stream. Well, I don't know. It said I wasn't subscribed, and I know I've been subscribed. So always check your subscriptions, people.
I was going to say, it unsubscribed me from Wade. Yeah.
Well, he's
wow,
got
okay.
there's
Wait,
four
which one? This
there's
one or
four
the
channels. There's 3 channels, isn't there?
other? Yeah.
Yeah.
Here,
So
I will show you. Give me 1 second.
Well, no, I was subscribed to this one. And the other day on
It's been
T,
months,
I noticed I was
noticed it.
unsubscribed from a bunch of people.
I hate YouTube for that. I'm
I
sorry.
know it's so dumb. Why do they do that?
I know that sometimes they do it because people, they have, alt accounts and all that, and they're,
Mm-hmm.
but
Hmm.
you're talking 2 or 3 subscribers. Get over it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I just,
here. I'll show you. I don't know that it'll pick it up, but give me a second.
it was like Dadman. He played the numbers game for, oh, are we 500? Oh, nope, we're not. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, wait. We are. Oh, wait. No, we're not. It was like 3 times of getting 500 and then Luke getting below 500.
Mm-hmm.
It was freakingly
Dumb. It's dumb.
insane.
Yeah.
I've lost subs,
I have lost subs.
and we're so teeny. It's like, why? It's
Yeah.
not. It doesn't even affect. If they want to be jerky at the 500 level, where that's kind of the monetization thing, and they whatever. But at what 100 and
Mm-hmm.
less than 200, and you're being jerky about it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you ready?
Yep,
Let's
ready.
pretty sure I have it correct. Hey, does everybody see this?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hey, so if I go over to ignore this part because I think I'm signing I'm signing on this account. You won't see all this. So if I go down to
Mm-hmm.
here, I've been fighting. Of course, it won't show me here, but if I go to here, there, no, that's not what I want. Of course, it won't show me, but I've been battling 32 for 4 days now.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? There is some. Speaking of games, before we get too far into it, are you? Oh, I didn't know. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Hello.
Yeah, you
What
didn't
up,
know, but
Hi.
it's like, calm down. You were busy with something else, dude.
I saw your message.
What?
I was doing a
our end.
stream and I totally missed somebody in chat the entire time until at the end, where I kind of go back up to say, thank you to everybody. And I saw them in chat. I felt terrible. I felt
I'm
absolutely
used to-
horrible when I missed
You're
them.
fine.
It's like, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm not a bad person. Not all the time, anyway.
Let me just get
Yeah.
this booted.
It's okay. Stuff happens.
No, you're not
that's
a
what I'm
bad
trying to press upon Wade here. So stuff happens. Oh shoot! I need to
let
switch
me-
that. Oh, my bad.
What was I gonna do?
If I ever
I
show
know.
my face, I love that. I love doing those chroma key backgrounds. I think that's so cool.
Hey,
And I heard.
there is.
Okay, actually,
I'm
I actually
hoping
need to
this
turn
goes
my
right.
AC. I'll
Okay.
be right back.
Okay.
You're good. I hope this goes right. Speaking of games, yeah. Get the no. Exit that. Okay. So here we go. If I do this right. Okay. This is. I know it's the easiest topic, but there shouldn't be any music or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But this was, I think I made this 2 hours ago.
I haven't been
And-
on my Pokemon Go forever.
I mean, the nice thing is, of course, I get interrupted.
Just mute everything. Just mute everything. That's what you got to do. Take your phone, turn it off, and turn it upside down.
Hey,
Unless
Link,
you have a
are you
sick
there?
family
Are you-
member.
Link, are you there?
Are you muted? No.
Oh,
I'm here, and just real quick, I will be
Oh!
calling my mic quite a bit when it becomes 9 o'clock central because Oregon Ducks is playing basketball at that time. So
Don't
for
tell
now,
me
I'm not going to
much.
worry about talking about Mike, but I will let you guys know when I start doing so.
Just tell me if it's close. I don't. Hey, Link, can you do me a favor?
I will.
Can you do me a favor and send?
Yeah.
I don't know how to send it to you, to B-Boy. I don't know how to send it, a link to him. Can you?
If you got
I wish they
the
were.
if you got the Xbox app on your phone, you can send him the link to the Xbox app there, and
Oh,
he can
can
just
you?
pull up the Xbox app on his phone.
Okay,
I think
I
you
didn't
can
even
send
think
links.
about that.
Or
It's
if you
just
have
I
it
know
on
you're
Messenger,
on.
you can send it on Messenger too.
Yeah, but I don't have it on my computer. It's a problem.
If
So
you have
let
the
me
link
see
available on your
if.
phone, you can send it that way. But hey, you send it to me
Oh,
on
I
Twitter, by the
can.
way.
I
You
can
can
do it
copy
this
from
way.
your
I
Twitter.
know what I'm doing. Hey,
Okay,
so
yeah,
let me
yeah.
go back. I got a way to do this.
So how's everyone doing, by the way? Sci-Fi Mommy, DJ, Mr. Datman, how are you all doing?
Hey, doing pretty good. How
I'm
are you
doing
doing
good.
tonight?
Yeah, I'm
Good?
chilling.
Same here.
I recently
Thank
discovered
you.
Star Wars Squadrons.
Yeah. Just been watching basketball all afternoon. Who the heck said Star Wars Squadron? Who the heck said
I
that
did.
was
Okay.
me?
I got the game 2
Oh,
years ago,
that was
and then
you.
I played it like 2 days ago. I
Okay.
played it 2 days ago, and I discovered it. Like I discovered how I like the game. And when I first got the game, I tried playing with the real throttle and the big joystick, and it was really complicated. And then I realized you just got to use a normal gamepad, and it
Oh.
becomes a lot more fun.
Okay.
Like, so now I'm ecstatic. I was having a blast. So I mean, that's what I've been up to like the past couple of days at least.
That's so. I'm sorry. That is so like what I would do. When I found out that I just have to push 2 buttons instead of 27. Wow, it's so much more fun. I cannot, and I play on PC, and I have tried using controllers, and I can't do them. I can't do them. I stink at them, and
I
so
do love the keyboard. I do like the keyboard when you're doing WASD, but the modern games spoiled me because like with the trigger buttons you could do like variable pressure. So when you're pressing the gas pedal with a keyboard, it's like either you're all the way down
Yeah.
or nothing. So that's why like I like
Yeah.
gamepads, but I do agree, like when I play, like I love my old Apogee games, my old PC games, like my DOS games. Those are like a real pleasure to play with with a keyboard.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yes. I absolutely loved playing DOS games when I was a kid. Goodness gracious.
but I didn't start gaming till 2 years ago.
Ah, okay.
They would have games, my husband and my kids, and they would play, and they'd go, "Oh, let's play," and I say, "Okay." So I would go on there, and I would, it was like the Switch games, Smash Brothers and all those, and I would be like, "Yay, I'm doing really good! Yay, we're playing Mario Kart! Yay, I'm in the lead! I'm gonna win!" And then Dad, man,
Yes.
would take and throw a damn turtle shell or ink blots or something and go, "Oh, sorry." But I said, "Damn, you can't let me win. Just once. You can't let me win." Yeah. So that's what I played all before then. So I did not play a lot of games before then. And then I started playing Fortnite I would say Fortnite was really my first game that I played consistently and I enjoyed playing. And then
Nice.
and now and then I do Destiny 2, but I do them on the keyboard. I don't think I can do them with I tried doing Fortnite with we were out of town and I didn't have my computer obviously. And I tried doing it on my Switch with a keypad. Oh, it was awful. I was like running into trees and it was terrible. So I don't do keypads well.
Well, Fair warning about Smash Bros. If you're still into playing that game, it would be a little bit tricky for me to take it easy on you, honestly.
I know Smash Brothers is completely different. Smash Brothers is you just beat, you pummel and you beat and you fight, and I can just sit there and hit buttons and do pretty good. I just I spam the buttons when I play Smash Brothers, but.
I used to be like that, but then there was like other concepts of the game that I actually started to pick up, and so I learned those, and I ended up being a little bit more careful with my button mashing.
Mhm.
I'm a button smasher when it comes to those frantic games.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly a button masher when I don't have any direction, but some games you learn, like Double Dragon, you have to hit the right combination to do the roundhouse kick, and I imagine it's the same with Smash. You got to hit the right combinations at times for certain moves.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why my friend used to hand it to me when I used to play Mortal Kombat. He knew the combos. I was just trying to button mash, and he was hitting the buttons like Lieutenant Data on Star Trek. Hitting the buttons super fast and accurately.
Yeah.
Like when Data's typing, he's like.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm laughing. I'm laughing with you on that.
I'm gonna share something that I.
Oh my gosh!
I didn't realize Link was here. So I just made this 2 hours ish ago. So let's get back to.
Oh, I uploaded it, but yeah, I saw it though. I saw some of it.
I don't know that everybody saw it.
Uploaded it. That's when I texted you just to check in with you. Oh, fair point. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sitting here going. Okay, I'm gonna.
Texted...
Go ahead.
Okay. Shortly after you uploaded this, that's when I texted you as just to check in with you because I haven't heard from you in a while.
We talked yesterday.
Doing all right.
No, I'm good. I was just busy. Went over, and then I was just trying to push out stuff.
Gotcha.
So this basically, in a nutshell.
Okay.
I'll get it to the shorter end of the stick. I will. Ignore this. This is a long form. I'll probably make a shorter one later, but so
like a highlight wheel or something like that.
Yeah, I'll make a short. So
are you the little one?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh,
Do you see my cursor?
So on Pokemon Go.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
So I'm right here.
On Pokemon Go, by the way, the camera always focuses on you, like it puts the camera behind your Pokemon that you have out when you are.
Oh, look at that little one! Oh my gosh, is he gonna kill it? Come on, you can do it! Come on!
I just gotta watch out for the little ones.
I know. Come on! You can do it! You can do it! Ah! Oh no! We got a big one.
Oh no!
But he should get.
Oh, you got a legendary, dude!
I did.
Yay! Wait, now he's small. Oh no, you got to fight him at the other level. Oh, no. You win. Oh, good.
Now,
I play Pokemon, but not that much.
This is so you get all your stuff.
That's fine, Mom. You're behind the gaming too. Gotcha.
I'm so behind in gaming. I was going to say, last Pokemon I played was my nephew's, like when I first met my husband.
And voila!
25 years ago.
Oh, you got one of those! Look.
That's why I called it.
Ooh, shiny!
Yeah, the last one.
Oh.
And the nice thing is, what you don't realize is, if you get the shiny, it'll capture. So you're better off to do the berry. Like you don't have to use the other way for the normal.
Oh. You know what
because
I
it's a guaranteed cut.
Gotcha.
As long
You-
as you don't mess it up. But
you,
anyway,
you,
so
you
there's
know
a
how
little bit of gaming.
you know how I
gaming
play
there.
Pokemon Go?
What?
I just go catch them, and that's it. I
Wow.
don't do anything else.
That's the easiest. That's the way. If you don't, I mean, it's all up to you.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
comments. You never got into Smash Bros. Understandable. I know that game's not definitely not for everyone, especially with the mechanics behind that game. It's definitely not for everyone. I know
It's
a few
horrible
others that are like,
online. It's
whatever.
horrible to play online if you. That's why I always play it offline, not online, because it's so
Well,
laggy.
The last putt was yellow.
Sure.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Sorry.
Yellow. Holy cow.
So there's some people that don't play a lot of the Nintendo games, and they do gaming and other things.
Like
What the heck
Fortnite.
is that reverb?
Mhm.
What's that? Well, who has the reverb here?
I don't
don't
think
know.
so.
That was funny. I was not expecting that. Mobby, was that you?
What? Making what?
The
Oh yeah,
echo.
that was you. I was like,
Oh,
there was
am I
like an
echoing?
echo going on.
I think it's
It's a little
reverb
bit,
more-
but I don't. I mean, I use.
Huh? Because
It's-
I unplugged our
it's like we
second
don't
mic,
care.
so I'm wondering why it's doing that.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's technology. It
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
It
bother me.
might be my washing machine. Apologize. My studio's in my kitchen.
Hey, mine's in the living room.
Yeah,
I get people
remember you
walking through
saying
all
that.
the time. They go take out the garbage. They go check the mail. They go get something to eat. It's like
Yeah.
I got to get my room done. I'm gonna
I
have to take.
know. I need
I'm
a
gonna-
bigger house.
Yeah. I need to take time off streaming just to get that room cleaned out and get it done.
Yeah.
Ugh, but crazy.
There you go.
But yeah, so.
Same here. I've been meaning to do that. Do the same for mine, especially when I got guests coming over for the eclipse. And the
lucky.
eclipse is going wide. Yeah, and what makes it even more luckier is that it's going wide over my house too.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
in the passive
remember the
entirely.
last time.
So yeah, we're gonna get like what 90% here where I'm at. Pretty cool.
Oh,
That
very
is
cool.
awesome.
Well,
We
hey,
can- I don't-
That would be- that's still
Mrs. I've been trying to find a place to go see it. If you
We're-
want to,
we're up
we can
to
go for
visiting.
90%.
We're up to visiting.
Yeah.
When did
Sci-Fi
you
Mommy,
do
you
that?
got
We should have scheduled that like
Okay,
a year ago, but we didn't know each other then because
Same.
like all the hotels and stuff around here are like totally booked.
Oh, yeah.
all over Missouri and Arkansas. Yeah.
Well, we'll sleep in the car in the driveway. That's
We'll
all.
sleep in the car in the driveway.
I've got a mattress we can put in the back of our van.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
You think I'm kidding? I am not.
Mr. and Mrs. Deadman, to let you guys know, if I hadn't known that you guys were looking for a place to stay, I would have totally invited you guys to come over to my area. No question.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
what do you want,
Everything right
Puffer?
now is kind of in flux these days, especially with my mom
Come
and
on,
stuff.
Puffers.
So we've had to be
Oh,
very flexible on things
Yeah.
for a while, haven't we, Mrs.?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, we had plans, and it's like, well,
What do you
these have
want?
to cancel, these have to re-change. It's just interesting.
Hey,
understandable.
Mrs.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Somehow the pup just decided to come over to me now and woke up. I'm like,
Pupper
really? You
Cam.
really have to come over now?
Of course,
Missy,
because that's what
you could've come
animals
over now.
do.
Earlier? Yeah.
That's what they do.
I was
Whenever
going to
you-
say, head security guard Boots is sitting here watching me on my work laptop
Mm-hmm.
because he's a turd.
Yep. We used to have cats, and they would, wherever you did not want them, they would be.
That's right. He won't move.
Mm-mm. No. I actually started taking the one and draping it over my neck so that I could work because they would be, it's like, no. Whoop. And they'd be quite happy there. So it worked. Mm.
So, okay, let's go. Let me try this. If I can do this. Hey, let's go with.
Wait,
Hey, let's go
you're gonna
with.
start with DJ first?
No. Okay, fine. Let's
Oh,
go.
okay.
Start
No,
with
no, I
Link.
was just kidding. No,
What,
no,
you're
I
going
was
to
gonna
start
say
with
okay.
Twilight Linkable first? What? Huh? I'm just kidding. I'm just
Hey,
messing with
we
you,
always
Wade.
No,
talk.
wait, I wasn't meaning that. Go ahead.
How did you get the setup
I
on
need
the
to choose my
right-hand
permits
side like
anyway,
that?
so do not start with me. I'm gonna
Because
pass. DJ goes
hold
first.
on, Link. Hold on. So you know how here. So you know how this
Uh-huh.
how we. So the third one. I know you can't see this, but
But I
there's.
can look.
So if you go to this
Oh.
one, and
Oh, okay.
with how many people we have, it's the with
Oh, okay.
but
It's
anyway.
so freaking humid in my room right now.
It was so humid in where it was earlier. I can tell you offline, but
We had 100% humidity. It
no, but
rained.
it was in a house
I
with a
was about
bunch
to say.
of
Come to Missouri, it's
models.
cold.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh,
you
no.
want to
It's
send
cold
it?
again.
You want to send it?
whew.
Wait.
No. I don't
Send
do
it down to
cold.
Texas. Texas could get cool
Ugh,
after.
no,
Of
thank
course,
you.
what I know, I'm out of the drought season, I guess.
My aunt and uncle lived in College Station for a very long time, so I know Texas.
Never been to Texas.
Oh,
It's
that
not
is cool.
I
bad.
would
I mean,
like to
there's a
get
lot
back.
of cool
I
things
want
to
to get
see.
there
Yeah.
because there's so many World War II
Not too far from
museums.
me.
I want to get to Texas because there's so many World War II museums and other stuff. I really would like to get there. I had thought I was going to get there soon, but it's not going to happen. But
Oh.
it's like, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot to do in Texas. I want to do. And that's not just NASA.
Damn man, if you come over here for that, I would love to join you on that. Let me know.
All right, sounds great. Yeah,
Have
there's a
somebody that
And
there's a Nimitz Museum in Houston. They also just refloated the Texas.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That was a long, big, fun project to get that
Yo,
back. And it's an old World War One type dreadnought. It's not like the World War II or the more modern battleships. That thing was like old, like early 20th century style class battleships, and a lot different design. The turrets were different. It's really, really
I mean,
cool stuff to look at.
for a while, it was a sad state of affairs because like all they could do is install new pumps to keep it from sinking and to try to keep it neat. But the thing was getting all rusty, and it was just a hot, or not a hot mess, but it was a mess. And I'm really glad that they were able to secure the funding to fix it up and make it into like I think they dry docked it in order to.
They dry docked it. Yeah, they dry docked it for quite a while, and then they just recently put it back into the water.
Oh, nice!
Oh wow, how cool!
Yeah. That's the ship, Mrs. That's why I kept telling you
That's
I wanted to
awesome.
visit over there, and I was trying to work it where we could go do that too. Because I wanted. That's one of the things. There's other ships too. There's a carrier over there. I think in Galveston. There's all kinds of stuff over there.
Oh.
Yeah, I even visited the carrier that's in the Corpus Christi area. It was really wonderful to look at.
I look at it and I appreciate it from a distance. I don't have to go into it and run all around and go up the. Damon likes exploring them. He loves exploring them. No, not me. But
I do speak. I know this is not technical, but when we're on the, I should rename this and just say randomness 1. I'll redo that later, but this is a cool little hotel, historical, what do you want to call it? Place. It used to be so if I go back to near me and give or take, there's an old, this used to be like a hotel. Train, what do you want to call it? Train hotel?
Train, like a train.
Like
train hotel? Or train museum?
Yeah. So
or
basically, Yeah. So they have. I'm not gonna play it, obviously. But
I like trains quite a bit. I like trains.
so there's this inside.
The model,
What else?
a model train setup, and oh
And
wow,
so they have like the different, you know,
kind of the
and then
It's like it looks like it's accurate to whatever period it's trying to depict.
yeah. So that's the inside.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then it's. I don't remember. It was a while ago, but here's a better
Ooh, yeah.
view.
Of the model train.
Isn't this one of the places that
Oh,
Sheldon
that's
talked about on
beautiful.
Big Bang Theory?
Really?
Yeah. Didn't he talk? And then
Never watched
didn't they have to go
Big
like
Bang.
fix it up because everybody wanted to start visiting it after they heard about it on the Big Bang Theory?
I have no clue.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah, because it had all the model trains and stuff. Because
Oh,
he's into trains, Sheldon.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
that
So
is-
do you see the
Oh,
train?
yeah.
That's
There's
awesome.
I used to go to a restaurant
Oh,
in
that is
Wildwood, New
awesome.
Jersey that had a train like that.
Oh, classic Santa Fe!
Um,
My goodness, before the merge.
We have one here that's really awesome.
the old man cometh in the chat said that he got the Sword and Shield for his Switch, but hasn't played it yet, and also that he's been to the Alamo and was disappointed because it had built up in a head and it was surrounded by skyscrapers
yes,
in
that's what I've
downtown.
heard.
Unfortunately, a lot of some places like that, they're so encroached upon by the cities. We went to one battlefield, I put it in quotes, and it was literally a square block. That was it in the middle of a city. Am I correct, that man? And what I'm saying?
Yes, Tupelo, Mississippi.
It literally was a square block. It was hard to find parking. You walked in, there was they had a monument, and I think there were a couple of graves that were there. And that was it.
And
It all got built up all
Yeah.
around, everything else.
wow, comment
Which
is actually correct. It is heavily surrounded by skyscrapers. I was there recently, like, oh golly, on my way back from watching the New Year's Eve fireworks.
Hey,
So,
here's somewhere
yeah.
that Link would know very well. Let me just get it.
And
Okay,
way
sorry
bring
about that.
up,
You're fine.
no
I didn't
worries.
even notice you were gone for a second.
Oh,
Private chat, dude. Private chat.
sneaky.
No, I know.
I always forget to check private chat.
Here, let me.
We
just
have
get
this- We have this sweet neighbor that always brings us stuff, and she's like a cat whisperer in the neighborhood. Like she's always pulling in the stray cats and getting them
cool.
fixed and stuff. She was at the door. She's so sweet.
Ah,
Hey, you ready? Link,
yes.
you would know this very well.
Yes.
Do you know where this is at, homie?
Yes, I do. I do. No!
What?
Sorry. The game.
You're fine.
He's watching basketball.
Oh, I
No
forgot.
hockey.
So
I missed this in the private.
Football. Soccer.
I
You're
missed this
watching
in the
something,
private
right?
chat.
I should be
Oh,
watching
yes, I'm watching
basketball
basketball.
myself.
hey, so Dadman, here's a little. I know.
I
it's
almost
West
wanted to
Coast.
wanted to cancel my part of it because Oregon was playing, but I got it here though, and I'm talking to my mic.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Link? Wouldn't you agree? Dadman should go here.
Oh, that one looks neat.
It's
Yeah.
yes, it's a very nice facility, and I absolutely would recommend it too. I
And
love
you
how
know,
they
Where's
preserve the
that
history of it.
located? Where's that at?
In Vancouver, Washington.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
way over
way
there.
up there.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna get up there anytime soon.
That would be
You
more.
know,
That would be more than a
uh,
day trip.
Yeah.
you want to know
That
how
would
I
be
know
more
about
than
it?
our 16-day trip.
That's
Yeah.
why. That's where secret be known. That's where I'm going probably next August. Going back to the old stomping grounds.
Old stomping grounds.
So that's where I'll do the meetup.
Right.
Because the nice thing is, you would think living around here, when people say Washington, even this city, everybody thinks of
The forest.
no,
Oh yeah,
thinks
Vancouver,
of
BC,
Canada.
because Vancouver, BC is the more known one globally. No, I get what
Yeah.
you're saying. Well,
Trust
honestly
me,
though, Vancouver
I
is
don't
actually one
recommend
of the five
here.
major cities in Washington State. Just to let you guys know, Vancouver is definitely a popular one within Washington itself, not globally, but within Washington.
So there's St. Helens.
Oh.
St. Helens is not too far. Now I don't recommend
Is it still an
going.
active volcano, or is it dead,
Man, I don't
or is
remember.
it dormant?
I don't think.
It's
I
dormant
think it's
esque. It's a little active,
at
but
least
nothing
dormant,
serious.
and if not, it's dead. Yeah.
Never been to
So
Adam.
there's
You would
a
think I.
museum regarding the explosion of the volcano of
Mm-hmm.
Mount St. Helens. Yeah,
Up here?
I've been there a few times. It's actually a pretty good facility. Yeah, Johnson Witch. That's where. That's where.
I could figure out how to.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
And there's a gift
There we
shop
go.
there
There's
too.
more.
That would be
So
cool to
there's
visit.
that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still
yes,
haven't been
it
there.
would
I
be.
gotta go there some point.
I
You
recommend
think I
it.
would have been there?
You know, it's
Um,
so funny. If you had lived somewhere, you're probably one of the few people that don't see some of the big attractions.
Now I have been. Where is it? Not Ramona. I have been in here. If you know where this is, let me see if it'll. Where's? Okay, let me see if it'll do this how I want it. No, that's not what I want.
There's a lot of places in Florida. If you do the Google Maps, it's a big blank spot because we have a lot of military facilities.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, go
So we
figure.
see nothing.
So let me try this. Come on. Let me try this.
I hope
third time.
there's a lot of military history there in Florida. I would love to see that, like
Hey,
museums
is
and
this-
so forth.
Does anybody recognize this hotel?
It's from The Shining.
No, I do not.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know.
Is it? Yeah, I'm guessing too.
I don't know.
Is it from a
It looks
James
like-
Bond movie?
What's the
No.
hotel?
It's the Shining. It's outside of the Shining Hotel.
Oh,
Mhm.
What
okay.
they
Oh, is
filmed
it
at.
really the Shining Hotel?
It's not really the hotel, but that's the outside.
The outside of
where
it,
they're-
yeah. Oh, that's where they. Oh, that's so funny. I was just joking because it's the only famous hotel that I could really think of besides the Bates
Here we
Motel,
go.
and I knew that
You
wasn't
know,
it.
So this is what it. Let me see if I can get a better. So that's the.
Ooh,
So
Sherlock.
that's the outside.
That's what they did the outshot. Oh, how interesting.
Let me see if I can do a quick.
That's a
let me
cool
stop sharing.
shot.
And let me give me
It
one
is
second.
neat
Let me,
with what they can do with those, I think.
Mm-hmm.
let me see if I have.
Nothing beats visiting it, but until you can, those
Exactly.
I've been there.
amazing.
See, I didn't even stay there. I mean, I could have, but I.
You know, I watched
Oh.
the Ghost Hunters Halloween special that they did
Uh-huh.
there. I don't know if I'd want
Mhm.
to stay there.
There's some places that I think that
It's
are
cool
just
to go in. I wouldn't stay there.
I mean, I'd like to visit, but I don't know if I could stay overnight. Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
here in the Ozarks, we have a hotel called the Crescent Hotel. I want to stay there. But yeah, there's a lot of like Civil War activity and all kinds of weird things that happen in the hotel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't.
Let me see if
Some
I-
places are just a little. They just have a little
Mm-hmm.
vibe to them. We have where a lot of our in a lot of our parks about like I don't know if Castile Santa Marco, but in some of the other national parks here in Florida, you can camp. They have certain
Mm-hmm.
times during the year, not all the time, but you can actually camp in the facility, in the fort or whatever.
Wow.
And I don't know if I'd want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't because when I walk in, um, even though usually a lot of times there's not a lot of, um, it's not like an actual battlefield when you're at a fort,
Ooh,
but
what do you
still, it
have?
just would be creepy. It
What
would
do you
just be
have,
creepy.
DJ?
I was looking for my flush cutters, but this is a model kit from 1993 from Mobile Suit Victory Gundam, and this is a entry grade model. This is not really, but to give you an idea of what I was working on recently was, basically this came in a solid color, so I painted the rocket thrusters or the, little exhaust nozzles, and I painted the feet down here, and it's got a beam shield. So I've been doing Gundam models, and right now, before I have a long day at work tomorrow, I have a 12-hour shift, and I'm not sure if I left
Never
my
done that.
flush cutters. I don't know if I left my cutters at work or if I have them with me. So I'm going through all of the boxes frantically right now to double check before I go to work tomorrow.
Very cool.
You put it in that one safe spot, and you'll never find it until
Oh
you
my
do.
gosh! You know
Isn't
what?
that
My
always the
brother-
truth? It's always the
My
last
brother
place.
had that.
Yes.
My brother had that same issue with like one of his tools. He put it in that one spot where he knew it would be safe, and he was going to try to come back to it later. He couldn't find it for a long time.
See, I am so bad with stuff like that because I will I'll be talking to my mom on my phone while I'm frantically searching for my phone because I forget I'm talking to my mom on my phone. So I lose things all the time, even
yeah.
things that are right there in my hand.
And they're on top of my head.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
whoopsies. I was trying to shrink, not.
Yeah, you just didn't want to hear us talk. That's okay.
I did not mean. I thought
I'm
I
messing
did
with you.
this.
Wait, I'm
Messing-
messing with you. I'm messing with
No,
you.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
doing it
I'll be
bad.
nice. I'll be
No, I don't
nice.
care. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, about right. Yeah.
You have me on the show enough, you'll find out that I have a very interesting
DJ,
sense of humor.
I like your streaming setup. By the way, you have like a overhead camera. That's pretty cool.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I'm working at this like for a little while, and I'm still relatively new, but I like the idea because if I want to show like right there, I can show you something really easily. And
Yeah.
this camera used to be my main camera, and I originally bought it because I like that you can actually turn the lens to make it, like so you can see how like this is blurry, but I could turn the lens and make it, come into focus, without clicking on anything.
Yeah.
And as a regular webcam, it wasn't perfect, but it was nice because it had a very wide field of view. But as a desk camera, it's really just a good, cheap option. I mean, like, it's like if I want to show you the small print on here, it's like, okay, well, let's read some Japanese, why don't we? And there you go. Now you can read some Japanese. Can you read that to me?
Ah,
Wow.
It says this is a pin. It says don't keep cap off, we'll dry out.
Oh, well, that's sound advice. So that comes in handy.
So, yeah, that does. So, are you using like OBS to show us the layout?
Oh,
and you just,
yeah.
like, push buttons on your
Yes,
stream
he
deck
has
to
OBS.
switch scenes.
Earlier in the stream, I was doing a quick rundown.
That's cool that you're using the
He
virtual
has
camera
OBS.
bit.
Yeah, so we have like camera 1, camera 2, and then this is my right side monitor. So I'll usually keep OBS on my right side monitor, and then I'll either share my
Gotcha, me
main
too.
screen, and we can do it like that, monitor 1, monitor 2, whoops, or I can share my turtle. Wait, yeah, there we go, that's my turtle. Her name is Poffy.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Poppy. Oh,
She's a female red-eared
Hey.
slider. And
Okay,
so,
did she climb up there?
yeah, dude, turtles are escape artists. Like, you would think with their funny, with their weird, like, body, with their body being a solid shell, they wouldn't be able to do any of
She's
this.
trying to do it on stream. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, this is a recording, I'll be honest, but I do need to set up a live camera so that we can maybe check up on them, during a stream. That would be nice.
that would be cool. Just do a
Yeah.
stream just with your turtle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
People watch
What
that
is
stuff.
that?
That's part of the show. That's actually so
Really?
they shed. Let me see if I can rewind to that. But they shed segments from their shell. It's pretty
Yeah.
normal. Oh yeah, they updated OBS. I don't know how to rewind. Oh, here we go. Okay.
No, I was just
Whoops.
didn't know what it was.
Yeah, but anyway, so they shed their shells, but they shed
DJ, I
them
would
in like
love to
little
do it.
segments.
Oh, gotcha.
Go Link.
DJ, I would love to
Yeah.
do a private call with you and talk about some plugins that could be I could possibly use for my stream, because I liked what you had on your OBS. Some of the docs
yeah.
that you had added. That was pretty
I'll
cool.
give you a rundown on this. I sometimes do videos about this, and what happens is sometimes I'll go to do a video and I'll record the video, so I'll end up second guessing myself and redoing the recording. And what I find works for me is when I do a thing like that, I'm better off streaming it, because when you're streaming, you can't second guess yourself. You just got to keep going. You know what I mean? And
All right, like right now.
That's true.
yeah. But like
I do
basically
wanna-
like. But I don't have any plugins. Most of it is scenes and sources, and
What is
sources
your
are like
stream link?
like on YouTube. You can find me at DJ Ronnie G. Let me see here.
DJ One G. Oh, okay. I forgot to add that.
Yeah, I'll
see
drop a
here.
link in the studio chat.
Chicks. That's gotcha.
The only plugin I use are the audio filters. So when I'm running the air conditioner or if the fan in my computer gets loud, the audio filter will filter out really low level sound. And then when you start speaking, normally most noise filters, you'll hear the humming.
Ooh.
So let's say if you're using noise gate, it filters out the noise of your air conditioner. But the minute you
Yeah.
start speaking, you hear everything. You hear the background noise and you hear your voice and it makes a humming noise. And so the noise filters I'm using are a little bit more selective. That's probably the
I
most
need to-
complex thing I use.
Very interesting.
Sorry, I was just.
You know, I actually need to I actually need to figure out how to use that when I need to like plug in something into my auxiliary plug, because it creates a hum, and I've been meaning to figure that out, but I was like, you know what, we'll just deal with it.
What a new logo.
I hate saying that. I really hate saying that. I want to be a bit more
Doesn't it-
professional.
Is that a
I
new
dig that.
logo? Wink.
That's a nice logo.
What, me?
Yeah, the Triforce. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yes, thank you. Yes, it's a little bit new. I made that not like several months ago, but it took me some time to find the characters and actually remember. Here, I'll bring it back up again. It took me a moment.
Don't worry, I'm used to it. It's probably some lag. You guys still hear me, right?
Make me full
Yes,
screen
we
again.
do.
That'd be wonderful.
Yep, I can hear you.
Oh yeah. There we go. So yeah, like I said, it took me more to to find out. Oh, Zelda's in that spot. Link is in that spot. He's Courage. Courage is that that piece of the Triforce. Power is on top. That's Ganondorf. I actually remember that too well, especially from Wind Waker, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no. Ocarina of Time. Excuse me, and Wind Waker as well. So, yeah, it's just a little stuff like that. And I actually had to position them and get the character poses, like the ones I want, that would look good for this logo, and I added. So it was just that I just left it at that, and then I added the text later because I was also thinking about having one for my gaming channel and having one for my vlogging channel, which I've been thinking about launching very soon, but I just haven't gone around into making any content for it yet. So yep.
What games have people been playing lately? Anything like recent besides Fortnite?
We said for me was Metroid Fusion, and I completed that one, and now working on.
You beat it already?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's actually a pretty quick game if you don't look around for the expansions for your missiles, power bombs.
So if you don't play the game, it's a quick game.
Yes.
Yeah, like if you don't go for the expansions, yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you just go, if you get enough expansions, like obviously you would need enough health and enough missiles and enough power bombs to get you through. But if you don't have enough of that, the game is going to be relatively tricky. And I actually have learned that the hard way myself. Believe it or not, I had just enough to make it was very challenging for me because the bosses, especially the bosses, they hit hard. So it was a little bit of a nightmare. And my goodness, I actually followed a series on YouTube, like someone who uploaded the series 10 years ago, playing Metroid. He had a friend playing the game for his channel, and he was telling his friend about all these like 1% ones on Metroid and how he did one as well. And for some of the bosses, boy, it was quite the nightmare for him because he only had like one health to deal with, or like one hit, and he's dead. That's how you play the game on Metroid for the 1% one is that, yeah. So thankfully, it was still a nightmare enough for me with the amount of health I had.
I totally forgot to say this to the panelists. If you guys want to, hold on. I thought there was a way to make it where you could have people stream it. I don't know.
Stream what?
No, to like stream it on their channels if they want to.
Oh,
I'm trying to figure
I think it might be a premium thing. Damon, do you know anything about that? I know you use StreamYards.
What's that?
We do not.
Oh, it is an upgrade. It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade.
Yeah, because there's actually two upgrades. We just have the basic, and then there's like a professional one, which is
gotcha.
Like really for big businesses, and it's probably for that one that is because I don't think we have that people that can restream it. Now they can record their own. I don't know what they can do. I don't know all they can do in ours because we don't do a lot of that. But yeah.
No, you're good. I just thought of it, and then I'm like, whoops.
Yeah.
Well, you learn the hard way.
Oh well.
No worries.
So okay, let me do this.
Come on.
So
hello.
DJ, what games have you been playing?
You're muted.
Oh, thank you. Aside from Star Wars Squadrons, I've been playing Beam NG Drive lately, which is like this weird driving game. You know, it's like how do I show this here? In fact, it's my most well anyway. So okay, I'll just give you a quick rundown. So I've been playing this game lately here. This is Beam NG Drive, and it's like a driving simulator, but it has really good crash physics. Like it just like I don't know, my last upload is a clip from this game, and speaking of gaming clips, and I just have fun. Like I'm not really into racing, although I do play another game that's called Dirt Rally 2.0, which is you can see my most recently played games on the list here. So this is a rally car game, and I like this game because you get to drive on dirt, racing roads basically, and it's a lot like Gran Turismo 2 for PlayStation 2. At least that's what I remember enjoying. And so when you're driving on rough terrain, you can feel the difference in the rumble, and you get the force feedback. You can actually feel the difference between driving on pavement or dirt, and I just enjoy like driving on that type of road. And then another game I've been playing is Necromunda Hired Gun. This takes place in the Warhammer 40k universe, has very fancy graphics. It can really push people's graphics cards to the limits, but you just adjust your settings accordingly and you're good to go. And basically you got different missions, and it's really hard. Like I'll play the game for like an hour and then I won't come back to it for like an entire month because sometimes I get stuck and I need to like just decompress. And a game that I barely touched but I've been trying to play is Kerbal Space Program 2. It's basically a rocket simulator. The first version of this game was pretty popular. Like you could build your own rockets, you could put the fuel tanks and the engines together and, set it up to, basically do the things a rocket normally does. And then another game I discovered recently was Gundam Battle Operation 2. You get to pilot a giant robot, and it's not bad. I gotta say, I mean, it's not the best Gundam game, but it's not terrible. So those are some of the games that I've been playing. And lastly, aside from Star Wars Squadrons, which I always love piloting an X-Wing, this game, Strike Suit Zero, it's sort of like you're piloting a futuristic space fighter, but it turns into a giant robot too. And it's like this game, I'll play it for like an hour at a time, take a break, and then come back to it an hour later because it can sometimes be a bit, like a lot, but I had a blast. So those are some of the games I've been playing recently.
Very cool. Very cool. I've not been. I was not very well organized with my thoughts. I forgot to mention that I've been playing Zelda recently, especially because more specifically, Tears of the Kingdom for the Nintendo Switch, as I've been playing that for my channel every Tuesday and Thursday whenever I'm not actually sleepy or tired. If I sleep well the previous day, I'm pretty much good to go to actually have a very energetic stream for that for the evening of Tuesdays and Thursdays. So 8:30. If I have nothing else going on, if I'm able to do the stream, I am able to stream that day. So I posted that in the private chat, but could someone throw that into the stream chat for me, please? Because I'm logged into a different account that's not even my Twilight account, but that'd be wonderful. So yeah, that's the link to my channel. If you guys want to check that out, and anything else, Clone Hero, Osu, and that's pretty much it. I don't have anything on my Steam right now, so. I've been pretty minimal. Are you
headed out? Are you headed out, Link?
No.
Oh, I just had.
I did not say that.
No, I wasn't listening because I had to do something mute, so I was muted the whole time.
Oh.
But yeah, like I still have to be.
You're good. I was just had to deal with something.
DJ.
Oh, no worries. No, I was just saying, I still haven't beaten Breath of the Wild yet. I got, I think, one of the sacred beasts. I'm currently working on the giant elephant in the desert, the sand monster, whatever they call that one.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I'm just taking it slow, but I enjoyed that game. I'm a relative outsider to the Zelda thing. Like, I never played the original Zelda when it came out. And so I like the open world game, but I can understand a lot of, diehard Zelda fans might not have liked it as much. So, to each their own.
Makes sense.
You ever play Zelda DX for Game Boy?
I haven't.
That was a good one. Yeah, I like that game. I like the fishing. I like the part where you get to go fishing to get food for Link.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. And people like you, outsiders of the Zelda franchise, have fallen in love with the series thanks to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So people like you had actually gone and played the other Zelda games because they loved it so much from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. They just went ahead and played the other games.
Yeah, so I think that sometimes it's nice when you can open up a fandom like that, and it doesn't always work. I mean, I've seen mixed results doing that with Star Trek,
right.
but it works with Zelda.
Yeah, definitely.
There's
I need to figure out why
There's
my
this
camera's
blank.
not been centered. There we go. That's better.
Carry on. I gotta deal with something really quick. So just give me 1 second and I'll be back. So so DJ's gone, Link's gone.
Dad man,
Yes, I'm here.
I'm here.
what games
Your
do you
turn.
play?
Oh, I've gone. Yeah.
Fortnite. What else? Is
No,
Fortnite.
well, what other game? You're not just streaming. What other games have you played?
Fortnite. No, just actually I had a game. Nothing
what's that
exists but Fortnite.
You do whatever that.
Dead by Daylight. Actually,
Dead by
that's one. So
Yeah,
Dead by Daylight. I actually had a Civil War game. So
you play
Yeah.
train one.
The Ticket to Ride. Yeah,
Ticket to Ride. Yeah, you do a lot of games.
yeah. What are the other ones? We had some. that we
Axis
tried
and
to put in.
Allies.
Axis and Allies. Yeah. Yeah.
I have to remind you
Oh,
what
that game.
I
used
love.
to play
Yes, I love
game.
that one.
Actually, my brother used to play that game. I actually watched him play it.
Deadman has the board game and
Yeah, I got
the
two
actual.
different versions.
Yes. Seth and Mommy,
Yep.
do you play games besides
I'm
video
dumb.
games?
I just
Wait,
thought
I
I
do
would
play
do it.
games.
Whoops.
But they're like lame ones. No, I'm kidding. I play Yahtzee and Monopoly online, and I play like matching games.
I do
Um,
too.
I used to play Farmville, but it just got overwhelming, and it was sucking money out of my wallet. So
I play.
I'd rather.
Go ahead.
And I play like Toy Blast and like the what is that? Dang it. Peak games like Toy Blast, and I used to play what's the other one? Anyways, that's pretty much what
Color.
like-
What color was that?
Yeah,
Color Rush,
matching
Candy
stuff,
Rush, Candy
yeah.
Crush, whatever.
yeah, I used to do this too. Mostly I take that money now and put it into the podcast.
You know what I do? I used to play those games, but I would play them up to the point where it started, where I'd have to pay money to get ahead. The
Mhm.
next time I went, bloop, and I just uninstall it. And then I'd pick another game. And then I would play that until it was like started asking for money. I'm like, okay, boop, we're done with that one. And play another one. Because I couldn't. I just couldn't.
Yeah, I know. So
My
it's
kid,
either pay for streaming services or something for the podcast, or pay for all the gaming.
yeah, exactly. My kids do
Yes, agreed.
cookie run.
That's why
And-
I haven't gotten into Fortnite or my boys are into.
You mean like this?
Yeah.
Like this hi-fi?
Well, like what I'm playing right now is match. Sorry, we have a cat that's just acting out.
Like a match 3.
It's pull it up. Hold on a second. Match Factory by Peak Games. I
Yeah.
like all the Peak games. They're kind of fun.
I download, like I say, I download games on my phone and I'll play them for a little bit. And I'll either get bored with them or whatever. We play backgammon whenever we're at the restaurant. Me and Dad will play online backgammon, and Quirtle,
Ooh.
Quirtle and Duo,
Mm-hmm.
Try Gordle and Wordle and all of them. I love
Mhm.
them.
Yeah.
I suck at Scrabble, so that's why I don't play word games anymore.
Start playing
I don't blame you.
Scrabble.
So
I'm serious. If you start playing Scrabble online, just kind of like with yourself, and the words you don't know, you look up. I tell you, it's helped me so much. And you start learning these stupidest words. I'm actually thinking
Right?
someone actually suggested doing like a word of the day on my morning show.
Mm-hmm.
And so I
There you
think
go.
That would be
and
fun.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking I might do that and find some really obscure words.
And then act
And
like Pee Wee Herman when you say
Mm.
it.
yes, the word of the day
Hey,
is
you, you
weenus.
know,
And when we
you
say
know
weenus,
what?
which is your elbow, by the way, everybody,
Or as
Yeah.
Egon
you have
said,
to scream,
epididymis.
ah!
Hey, you want to see the game
Oh
that
my
I want to
gosh.
play again?
Yeah, what game's
What would
that?
that be?
This.
Oh,
That's a classic.
Star
Yes,
Wars.
that is
That's a
a
modern
classic.
classic.
And by the
Yep.
way, on the subject of like microtransactions on the in-game apps, I've actually done so many donations on like YouTube, and that goes through and all payments go through the Play Store. So I actually end up getting Play Play Store points, which I can use redeem those for coupons, and I've
Mm-hmm.
redeemed so many coupons already on Pokemon Go to where I have like 4,000 um Pokecoins on Pokemon Go whacked up because of that.
Yeah,
Wow.
but
oh
you're
yeah,
not.
Great.
I had to pull back on Pokemon Go because I kept going, "Oh, I need more of this." And I'm like, "No, stop it. It's too easy to hit that pay button on your phone
Mm-hmm.
and it pays it."
Yes.
And I'm like, and that's why I've kind of
Meanwhile,
pulled back from
thousand.
Pokemon Go because I was
And
losing. I will say I
Mm-hmm.
did pay on that one. So yeah, it's so
Meanwhile,
yeah,
easy to
I've
do.
spent
and
1,000, probably 200
Uh,
from the get-go.
My
I
problem is
just
I
oh
don't
my
let my
gosh.
Google Play points just accrue. I use them too much. That's my problem. Because I pay for all my streaming services and all the stuff for the podcast through my Google Pay. So it, racks up points. But when you
Yeah.
want to beat that level, darn it.
yeah, and they do that
You
on
know,
purpose.
Yes,
They
they
do that on
do.
purpose.
yeah.
I hate them.
Suck.
And I don't mind actually having over that going through my Google Play so that way I can get those points and use them for other stuff that requires
Mm-hmm.
microtransactions for like I want to expand my bag storage, I want to expand my Pokemon storage, my postcard storage, and so I just saw something funny on TV. It's the Oregon Duck mascot being silly. Sorry. Anyway, so it's like all those small little things just requires like 100 to 200 Poke coins, but obviously every little bit adds up, right? So
Mhm.
that's why I use the coupons to get a bunch of Poke coins on them, not me,
hmm
because of my subscriptions to Google Play and donations on YouTube.
Now we do have to say I'm going to do this for you, Wade. If there's anybody that's under the age of 18, please, we are not encouraging doing any microtransactions or purchases at all on your phone with any games. Please talk to your parent or legal guardian about anything before you make any purchases anywhere on the internet or on your mobile phone. This has been a disclaimer. Please take heed. Back to your regular programming.
Yeah, don't be like my oldest son when he's 4 and like rack up a huge bill on,
That's what I
AT&T.
did. That's what I did before.
We had
Oh
a family
boy.
member. We had a family member who on the cable, they were
Mm-hmm.
watching cable and they kept going to the paper channels, the
Oh,
naughty
jeez.
sites, and they would just flip on it just for a second, then leave but they didn't realize they were getting charged every time they
Mm-hmm.
did that. And
Charging you
they
for the
did
full program. Yeah. That's
so they just, and it was
That
like,
sucks.
oh
thousands of doll hairs. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
sure.
it's like don't
Oh
do
my
that
gosh.
anymore.
Those kind of services suck, especially when they just make it available for you to just go to the channel and start watching it. It's like,
Well,
and
you have
then
to
they
click
should charge
onto
you
it.
for just
You have to
flipping it
click
on.
onto it. You have to say yes.
Yeah.
It's not just a.
Yeah, it's not
It's not
like
just a.
Oh,
it
okay, that's
seems like
fair.
it's
That's
easier
fair.
than it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's still yeah.
Hey, to change the subject, I have a funny video that I feel like Dad Man and you guys would laugh at. Let me just watch this really quick. There's no, okay, so I shouldn't get hit with anything. So here we go. Let me just load it really quick. All right, tell me when you guys see it.
Can see it.
See it?
Everybody sees it.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So while I have this
See it.
open, if someone can tell me if I missed the chat, I'll get
Okay.
to it.
We'll let you know.
This is a funny thing that I didn't even know was possible.
Oh, you jumped up on the tree. I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't do it. It was a buddy of mine.
Oh, B-boy?
Blah. Yeah.
B-boy.
Yeah, B-boy.
Yeah, but did you see? I would have thought the tree would have you couldn't
would've-
just hide in the tree.
You fall through, yeah.
I would have thought you
Yeah.
would fall through it, but that
Mhm.
takes a lot of I don't know, probably internet
Like,
internet
too much,
mojo, internet fuel
Yeah.
to run all that, and it just probably just easier just to make it solid.
Yeah, you would think. What else do I want?
I need to mute my mic and go away for a moment.
Well, do you want to
What are
ask
they- what-
do you want to ask what games I play, because I've already shared it, but
Hey, let me guess. Are the Ducks losing really bad, Link?
No, they're losing by like 2-3 points, something like that. Hey Google, what's the score for the Oregon Ducks men's basketball?
oh, that's bad when they're not even telling you.
36-34 at the half.
I thought you
It's
were
been a
gonna
pretty
get
tense game.
mad. I thought you were gonna get mad.
It's not
for a
that bad.
second.
It's a lot like how Colorado won the first round by 2 points.
I know, haha. Yeah, you don't say that when you have the two teams that played each other. And two fans of
Right.
each team.
Right, come on. I'm actually
One.
saying some.
And then two.
I'm stating
Gator
some
and a-
positive, but by the way, you highlighted the wrong people. I don't know if you meant to highlight that man or me, but
No, I meant to.
you went him.
I was saying the
Okay,
Gator
okay.
fan and the. No, I didn't on purpose.
Oh, he's a Gator fan. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Yeah, you
I totally
forgot about that?
Yeah, you now must leave the stream. Goodbye.
Oh yes.
No, not you. No, I'm
Oh.
just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm still here. I'm still here. I still need to get my card reader, so I'll be right back anyway.
Okay, sure. Meanwhile, he's probably getting chips to eat. What else? Let's
Okay, I got my
see what-
card reader, and the reason I got my card reader is because there's a picture I want to show you guys on the subject of dogs. But it would take me a moment.
Oh
to,
yeah.
Hey, Al,
It would take me a moment
hey, wait!
to
You never
bring it
told
up.
me what game. Asked me what games I played.
I thought I did. Did I
I
not?
said it earlier in the show.
No?
No, I'm
No,
just
no.
I'm messing with you.
Okay, let's do this again. for the
Oh, I
people
get
that
full
started
screen.
late.
Ooh, I feel so special. I play 2 online games. I play Fortnite and I play Destiny 2, and they're both
What?
fun. What?
You said that?
I said it sometime earlier in the show. But the mobile games, I didn't even think of mobile games, but I play a lot of silly mobile games that, like Wordle and Quirtle and all them. Duo Cry Dordle, which I play on my show in the morning sometimes. But that's it. Okay. I don't have to be full screen anymore.
Yay, full screen. Oh, we love you full screen.
Love looking at that beautiful avatar that my
Yeah,
youngest
exactly.
made.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see what Twitter. Let's see what Twitter. Okay. Ooh. Why is everybody? I'm trying to look at it before I Oh, I did get almost a hundo, but I'll put that
Mhm.
out later. What else do we want to talk about? Holy smokes! I can't believe I'm already almost 2 hours. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, dude, it's cool.
It goes by so fast.
All right. Let me just make sure. Let me check.
Okay.
Is there any game topics anybody wants to talk about that it wouldn't get the obvious taken down?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm very limited on the gamer stuff because it's my thing is Fortnite, a couple other games here or there, and usually people have to plug. Twilight Linkable, you're muted. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So did anybody hear the news about Xbox releasing 4 of their Xbox exclusive games to other consoles for PlayStation and Nintendo? If you have not, one of them is Grounded, and that one I saw in the partner showcase that Nintendo released after the official Xbox podcast, and they showed Grounded for the Nintendo Switch. I'm like, oh, that's cool. So that's one of the 4 games that they released. And I also heard very recently on a news video from Sea of Thieves, a game that I used to play quite a bit. And I actually played that very recently, like earlier today. They said that they're going to be bringing PlayStation players on board as well very soon, and I think that's going to be released on their next season when they release season 12. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. So that's another game that Xbox had released, and I had a feeling it was going to be Sea of Thieves, and that makes sense. And I would love to see Sea of Thieves when they release when Nintendo releases the new console. That'd be really cool.
Whoops.
And yes, check them out too. But yes, Wade, you can minimize me now. That's pretty much what I have. But except for, I need to show you this, guys. Open both of them. What? Yes, that's what I want, computer. Okay, and perfect. Okay, so let's see now. Present. Green, yes. And then all right, wait. You're gonna have to approve it whenever you're ready.
Hold on.
For anybody that's in the chat, I stuck Sci-Fi Mombi's YouTube channel, in the chat, and also Dadman Walking 55's channel in the chat. So
Thank you,
go over
Mrs.
there.
Thank you.
And if you haven't, go over and like and subscribe to them. Watch some of the, you can't really like them; they're not live, but you can watch some of their stuff and like
Don't forget you're almost to 200. So, but wait, I need to go ahead and drop if you don't mind.
Do you want to say anything before you leave? I just saw your
Dude,
message,
I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Keep fighting this. Keep plugging away. Keep doing this. Get your voice. Learn to talk. Get your topics you like to talk about. Do impromptu streams. I mean, the more you talk, the more you get this. That's better and better. You'll definitely get better and do what you love. And thanks for supporting us. Thanks for supporting other people too, like you do. It's appreciated. Just keep going, man.
All right. I'll see you later.
All right, Wade. Take care. Absolutely. Hey, anytime, man. Just let me know, and I'll have to have you come on one of mine again one night.
Hopefully not when the Gators are playing.
No. Well, they stink anyway. So, all right, guys. Mrs., I'll see you later, and Sci-Fi Mommy.
See you later.
Bye.
Does anybody else need to leave?
Actually, I need to drop too as well. I got to go pick up people from work.
Do you want to say anything?
I'm mom's taxi service. I just pretty much on my channel, we talk a lot of things, but mostly sci-fi. Not my boys are into gaming, but not really me. But yeah, come for fun. We try to do Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and the occasional, talk, or I release content like, cat videos and stuff like that, just to see what sticks. We talked about maybe doing cooking. I don't know. But other than that, renew the Orville.
Yay!
Woo!
Hashtag renew the Orville.
Moreville.
Yes, please.
Very good.
Yeah. All right.
I'll
Well, thank you so
see-
much for having me on, Wade.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
See ya.
All righty. Have a good night, guys.
Bye bye. See
Bye.
ya. See you tomorrow morning.
Okay.
10 a.m.
Will do.
Hi.
Oh wait,
Hey.
I was muted. Oops.
I'm looking at my other screen and I'm like, huh?
Nothing like being full screen.
Yeah,
Sorry.
right.
Hello.
Like, oh my God, I'm on camera.
Oh no.
Directed mistake.
Smile, I'm on camera.
Hey, you know what I've done on my. You know what
Wait,
I'll let you show this. I'll tell you something I've done
what-
during my show.
When you have a chance, I'm gonna. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is
Pookie.
Oh.
this is I got very recently. It's only 4 months old. Was born November 3rd, I believe. So yeah, and so these are the only two pictures I have pulled up. But yeah, it's a birdie doodle. His name is Winchester, and I absolutely just love how he looks. It's very, very adorable. Burmese Mountain Dog mixed with a poodle, or bunny doodle for short.
How big is that dog going to get?
So that's my dog.
How big is he going to get? How heavy?
Like about 50 pounds or so. Yeah.
Wow.
50 pounds about. Like
Whoopsies.
around there, give or take a couple. Yeah. No worries. I stopped anyway.
Let me see if I can do this one thing. I know I should have percent.
Chucky, you recognize that man? Very cool. Yeah, he's amazing. Do you follow him, by the way? Oh, you know what? I think I have seen you in his chat before. That's why I remember you.
Trying to figure out where is.
Oh well, here I'm going to tell my story that I did one time while I was streaming. And I'm by myself. I don't do the streaming that I do right now. It's just me monologuing for a couple hours, talking to the chat. And one time I was showing a video, not a video, a slide. And instead of removing the slide, I instead of just making the slide full screen, I removed myself from the stream and was talking away. Well, of course, nobody could hear me because I wasn't on the stream. And people are saying, we can't hear you. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what's wrong? Is my mic broke? I'm trying to figure it out. And then I realized I took myself out of the stream. And then when I put myself back in, it worked. So, yeah.
You know what? I think I was there when that happened. I think I was
You
there
might
when
have
that
been. You
happened.
might have been. It's like people go, we can't hear you, and I'm going, why can't they hear me? What's going on? Yeah, but the picture was full screen of whatever graphic I had. Hey,
Yeah.
Atwood, how are you?
It was. Atwood, hello. I remember you too from the Deadman's Mrs. and Mrs. Deadman's channels. Wow.
Yes. Atwood is my Destiny 2 playing buddy. That's who I play Destiny 2 with.
Oh, nice.
I was only doing Fortnite, and he's like, "You got play something else." And I'm like, I don't want to play anything else. I suck at games. I just want to, you know. But he's like, no, play this. So
Mrs. It's
and
just take
so
practice.
I don't have
Just
time
take
for
practice.
practice.
Oh,
I don't have time for
fair.
practice.
Okay,
That's
fair.
the thing.
Fair.
So he's like, play this, and so I downloaded it and I played it, and it actually was really fun. And at the beginning, it was hilarious. I wish I streamed some of them or recorded some of them because there were some hilarious scenes. There was one time, if I could find a spot where you could get stuck in the game and not get out, I would find it. I was
Nice.
not great at jumping, and I jumped. I was
Check
trying
out.
to
Are you
jump,
there, by the way? I have
and
a comment for
and
you.
and I fell between literally the wall and a rock, and I couldn't get out. And I'm like, he's like, and that was like, where are you? Where are you? And 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 he's like, I don't know. And he jumped down in front of the rock, and I looked up and I said, Atwood, I see your butt. I was looking straight up his character's backside because he was right over me. But he's like, where are you? I said, I'm between a rock and a hard place. And it was just like, oh my gosh. And he's like, only the misses. So whenever I died, it was like, you did a misses. I'm like, yes, I did. I think I couldn't jump. I could not get the mechanics of the game. And I was getting so frustrated.
And looking at your Jules.
And then then I finally found, yes, I was looking straight up. I was trying to be polite, Atwood, but I was looking, it was like, hello. So, yes, it's been much hilarity, in that game. So, yeah. So I'm afraid to start a new game because then I have to learn all this stuff, and I'm sure all that stuff will happen all over again. I got my little easy one-player games. I haven't started them yet. Stardew Valley and all them. I did. I said, that one, look down. I've never moved more
Look
quickly
down,
in my life. It was so funny. The stories I could tell. The stories I could tell. Oh, goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, here we go. No, I just got you.
So, by the way,
Sure.
as they were coming back from break, they on the Oregon game, they showed a clip of the Duck mascot just like lying down with like a little thin blanket over him. He's got like a little stuffed animal, and he's like reading a book with a pillow, just like laying down on hardwood floor.
Aww, taking a little nap. Aww.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cute. He's also funny as well. Like many years ago at a football game, he knows how to make appearance on camera. It is absolutely funny. He was just like walking along, just do, and he knows that that there was a sideline report going on. So all this is just on purpose of what he does on camera. But it's so funny. He's like just like walking along, and he's like stops, and he just like waves at the camera.
Oh yeah,
like smacking his leg and to looking left. Oh my god!
Talking about mascots, we had a local minor league baseball team.
Ooh.
And they would travel, and sometimes they would play down in Orlando, and so we'd go. We loved going to Disney, and we would go watch the games. We'd go down there when they're down there, go to Disney, and go watch their games. Well, we're like the only person in their uniform cheering for them. And one time, we were there and we were cheering so loud. There was 4 of us that they came out of the. This was before the game. They came out of the dugout and they turned around and they were looking like, who is cheering for us? And, their 4 little, fan base right there screaming for them. And it was so cool because the kids were little at the time. So they took and the manager gave them a signed baseball and they were just giving
Aw.
the kids stuff. It was so neat. But the mascot, my kids one of them was really little still in diapers and had an
Yeah.
accident, shall we say. And I hadn't gotten to change them yet. And the mascot from the other team was like, da, da, da. I said, oh, let's get a picture. And they sat them on their lap. And so we took the picture and he got up and I looked and I'll just say there was a little stain on his thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, we've stained the mascot's costume. And we have a picture of it.
No.
We have a picture of it. It was like, oh no. Chucky's not behaving. You tell Chucky to behave, Atwood. Chucky's naughty. Chucky's being naughty. He said,
I was wanting to ask Chucky how he has been doing because the last time I saw him was like on Deadman's stream a long time ago during like the college football season.
Chucky's a naughty thing.
But it looks like he's acting naughty right now, so
yes.
What do I want to show? Trying to think.
So is checking out what part of you and Mr. Deadman's community? Is that why they're showing up here?
Yes. They
that makes sense.
Yes.
Very cool. That explains it. I'm like, I see them here. I'm like, how do they know Wade? Oh, because of the Deadmans. Yeah, gotcha.
I think the community becomes really and I sometimes don't necessarily like using that word because I think it has been abused in this internet thing. But I can't think but that's the word I'll use. But I think, it's a really neat group of people that
Yeah.
that Wade knows Wade knows, and through Wade, I know you guys now, so I consider you part of my group. If you can make it over to my,
expands what people share.
and so even if you don't come over to my shows, I can meet you over here. I can go to your channels, and this or that, and please put Chucky back in the closet. Chucky needs to go into the closet, Atwood. Please. He's being very, very naughty.
Just put it back there. Yeah.
But yeah, so I just think it's really neat. Yeah.
I like that a lot. I like this chair. Took the lead again. Sweet. Man, I want the mic right now. Otherwise, I was screaming for that.
But yeah, I don't necessarily like using the word community. I have used it because I think it's been abused by some of the bigger
interesting
peoples. They use the word. I think they just use it. They just use it flippantly. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard when you have a huge following. But I've seen some abuse, so I like to just say my friends. I just call you all my friends,
Fair enough.
And but yeah, and I just figure I'm just kind of expanding my friends when I go, when I meet new people. So it's really kind of nice.
Yeah, I agree. And I do like how they came over to Wade's channel. That's very neat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Atwood, yeah. Check it. Listen to Atwood, please. Please.
That Atwood, that Atwood. I mean, that Chucky, that Chucky. Sorry, Chucky. Sorry, Atwood. Didn't mean to call you Chucky. Sorry, Chucky. Didn't mean to call you Atwood. I am wanting to. Is Wade around still, or did Wade have to do something?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm just chattering away, thinking you're somewhere else.
No,
Please
I
tell
was
me.
trying to find someone.
Oh, okay, okay. I want to start using OBS, and I am terrified to. Is it? It's
I
not.
won't.
Is it difficult to use?
Hmm.
I'm asking you two that use it. You're muted.
I mean, it depends on it. Yeah, see, that's like one of the things. So I mute my sound through OBS. So a lot of times, like you don't need a Stream Deck. Like I have this little panel thing here that I use, but before I bought the Stream Deck, I was doing everything in OBS. So I would literally click on,
Yeah.
the
Same
buttons on the here. And I think like to learn, so there's, when people say OBS, sometimes they're referring to Streamlabs OBS, which some people say is more user friendly. I don't know. I didn't like it when I used it, but I could see where there's some positive things.
I've got OBS.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
with vanilla OBS, the basic thing that you got to know is that everything is nested inside of scenes and sources. So basically, a scene is like a blank slate. And in the scene, I just clicked on the scene for my front camera, and inside of that scene is basically a source. And, it's just a matter of like playing with it. So only thing is that my OBS, I have a lot of junk in here, so it looks way more convoluted than it really should be. But on the most basic level in OBS, you would be, in fact, let me just shuffle this over to my main monitor where it can look more logical. Let me just put this on my main screen, because I think it'll help. Okay, so now we got it on my main screen. Then I gotta click on this button here. Okay, and then I can resize it. Now, one thing that's weird is my OBS has more crap in it because I installed the Stream Elements plugin. And so I have this panel on the left that shows me new subscribers, and I have this panel on the right that is supposed to make it easier to do live streams. And I don't really need these. I only set up Stream Elements because I wanted the ability to like automatically promote channels in my chat. So if I type an exclamation point, like I could type exclamation point Dadman, and it'll show a link to Dadman walking on YouTube. But in a nutshell, so I'll give you an example. We're gonna make a new scene, blank scene. And so the black box on the left is sort of like what you would normally see. That's like, forget about what you see on the right.
Right.
And so now I want to put my webcam in there. So I would do new video capture, which is really just another way of saying camera.
Right.
And then I would pick my Elgato camera, which you can see, look, see, that's me, my green background, and some used soda cans. So
you cannot be a streamer or a gamer without used beverage containers around your computer.
Now that didn't work because I already have my camera configured.
Right.
So I'm going to copy.
Could you enlarge him?
Enlarge
Not
me.
him.
Oh, I thought you meant enlarge me literally.
There we go.
You need to. What is it? Eat the cake or drink the
Oh
poison?
no.
Which one is it for in Alice in Wonderland?
No.
And I'm just looking. I have all these sources. I'm actually looking for my webcam right now, so I can copy my webcam to its own source. Here we go. I got it right here. Okay, so now we go back to where's my new source? Blank. I don't even know where I put it now.
Oh no.
I mean, I guess we could just use this one.
I hate that.
We'll make another one. There we go.
Goodness.
So anyway, now one thing that's weird is my camera looks kind of weird right now. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make this a little bit less complex. We're going to delete this, and then I'm going to reset this. So it's sort of like Photoshop. You can resize things. You can like literally so in Photoshop, you could do this.
Okay.
Or if let's say like I didn't have the green screen, I could crop it like this. In fact, that's how my green screen works right now. I've already cropped the side. That's why I just had a bunch of things. But I'll give you an example of how one would set up the chroma key. Now, the most basic level, you might right-click on the camera, go to filters, and add the chroma key filter. So there it is. We're going to call it chroma key, exclamation point. Okay, I'm trolling. Anyway, but now see how automatically filters out the green.
Yeah.
And like the only thing is that sometimes the camera like won't be as cooperative, so it might look like this.
I've
or
worked in television, and I do know exactly how chroma key works. So you have to, make
okay,
it.
so one of the things that I did differently than basic chroma key was I created a scene group. So essentially, like when you're doing the sources, although you could just have a camera and a gaming device listed in there, another trick that you could do is you could put everything inside of like a folder. And the reason I do that is because then now you won't see the soda cans on the side because I kind of blocked it out, which
Right.
like if we put these bounding boxes. So I mean, really, it's just trial and error. But I do this so that now the idea is that like you won't see the soda cans on the side,
Right.
and you can see how the bounding boxes, which I'm missing one. Here we go. So essentially, like now we got everything connected like this. The other reason that people break it up is sometimes they want to have different chroma key settings. So in my main camera group, I have actually a upper group, which is the top part, and the bottom group, and that's because the way my lighting is, it's like where in real TV studio they would do the lighting properly.
Oh my gosh, it's insane in a real TV studio.
Yeah. So my problem is that there's a shadow down here. The color
Right.
green is not
I
the same
think it's-
color green. So
Yeah.
that's why I broke it into two halves, because actually both of these groups, instead of applying the filter to the camera itself, we apply it to the group, we apply it to the folder. So that's why I can break it into smaller blocks and hide the garbage over here while
Right.
still having a working chroma key. But I mean, there's many ways to skin a cat. Basically bottom line is if you have a camera with a chroma key enabled, then any picture you put in a layer, because remember, these are all just layers, just like
Right,
Photoshop. So you put your background picture in a lower layer, you put your camera in an upper layer, and then you take it from there.
Yeah. Okay.
But I know that doesn't really, really like kind of, that's like a quick version of that.
Oh
but
yeah.
I try to do videos, and I do take requests in the comments. So if somebody leaves a comment and they have like a very specific thing, like, how do I do chroma key in OBS? Then I'll do a video specifically on chroma key on
Right,
OBS.
right.
Whereas if I'm left to my own devices, I'll get lost going like, oh, I don't know where to begin, so I'm going to show you
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. I understand that. Hey, Atwood.
Fair enough.
Chucky
and,
is
and,
right.
And, put it in
Chuck-
chapters
Chuck-
and
I was reading. Chucky said that except for Atwood and Stunning and Brave Megatron,
Oh.
they are my. I am their internet moms. I am their internet mom, and Chucky, you are correct on that. And Chucky
And-
says, "Of course, I'm right."
DJ,
Yeah, so Link, I see you got like a fancy backdrop there, so that's like the baseline, of things that I
Yeah.
don't do that I probably should be doing, and where I get like lost. So I'll just put my chat window, like I'll literally make an overlay with the chat window in as one of my sources. So I'll do window capture, and I actually have one right here. So if I take the chat
Yeah.
window with the Dadman chat, there we go. And then what I did was I actually used the color key, which is similar to chroma key. So in this case, I'm filtering out the color black or whatever shade of black
Right.
is in the background. That's what I'm filtering out. And so that's what you see when you're looking here. So I do that during my streams because I'm just lazy and, it's the easiest way to see the chat at a glance.
Yeah.
But
I'm afraid to do that because I have already been doxxed already.
and you can't
so
edit as
I'm-
easily.
Well, I don't. I'm afraid to put it on screen for that. It was
That's
not-
a good point.
It wasn't on screen, but
No,
if it was, I couldn't have used it. It was a build stream. So I'm really leery about putting chat on my screen.
You should be. No, honestly, because it's a risky
Yeah.
thing to do. Like, people can say anything, and now it becomes permanently part of the video, and I have to figure out how to
Can't-
splice out that segment, or I have to
You can-
re-upload it. It's a pain in the butt.
You can actually blur it on YouTube, in the YouTube studio, but it's a pain. It's a pain, and
yeah,
um,
it is a pain.
That's
So,
interesting.
It is
I did hear you
interesting.
mentioning about the
I'm a little bit
ability. I
tired,
haven't done
Wade.
it
I'm a little bit
before,
tired. I'm just going back and forth.
but that's really cool. I didn't know you could blur, but I remember you mentioning it the
Well,
other day,
yeah, for
and
me,
that would solve the issue.
yeah, but you have to. It takes time.
Yeah, of course.
It takes
So
time
there's-
to do it, and you have to wait for the video to process, and then you have to
That-
do it, and then you have to wait, and that could take a long time. And
I've
that
had videos get stuck in processing too.
Yes.
Like they would never. That's why I like when I have to edit a video, I don't even bother using the YouTube editor anymore. I'll literally download my own video if I don't have a copy, and I'll edit it myself and re-upload it, because that's way like if I do it through
Yes.
YouTube, two things happens when you edit a video. Especially if you re-edit a video on YouTube, like I don't know about blurring, but if you edit a video and cut out a segment, assuming it does successfully process, the chat disappears. Like you can't even look at the chat log anymore, like on the actual chat log. So
Right.
like I'd rather keep that private in case I need to reference something. I don't know, just different ways, different strokes,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. We've only had to edit a few things, and they were like when we did a 16-day trip, and we did drive streams throughout them, and we did live streams like at certain places that we went and all that stuff. And some of them we showed our face. I mean, it's at the end. I'm going, how do you turn this off? Because it was real sunny. And of course, it's like, so all the live people got to see him, but we made them private until we got home, and then we just edited out because it was just like at the ending, or if they were in the middle, we just kind of blurred it or something. Nothing. But it's a pain. It's a real
Darn
pain
it, I
to
missed that.
do.
So for me, DJ, I know you made a comment about and by the way, I did that with Wade as well. He didn't want his face to be shown, and I asked him to make his video private.
Let me say something real quick. Atwood, I might do that, but I don't need the capture card since I'm using PC. That will be the only thing. And I've got OBS right now, and I think I'd be fine doing it. Sorry. Okay, go ahead, Link. Sorry.
Exactly, yeah, no worries. A few things. Capture cards is definitely helpful for getting your Switch or PlayStation or Xbox onto the stream itself.
Yes.
So if I actually plugged in my Switch into the dock, you guys would see that up there. And I'm actually just going to do that right now. So, also, that's what that black box is for, is my capture card. So now you guys can see my Switch. And but yeah, screen capture, as you said, will work for your PC. And I actually have had no problem, DJ, with my chat.
I see you
no
got the source in there.
But overall, overall, that source is fine. I've had no issues. My community has been really good. So,
I sometimes think that
group
depends on.
Has been pretty good. So
Do you think your internet, how good your internet is,
I
can affect
like
that?
it.
I mean, it contributes to some of the audio things when the audio breaks out and things like that. But
well, my computer is maxed out right now on like Prime Video for streaming. It's
you got everything up.
It's especially since I have Starlink now. It's been very good.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. But let me turn this on my computer. There we go. So I'm going to switch my camera back real quick.
Okay.
I'm back.
Hello, back.
There we go. Hello, welcome back. So yeah, like I said, I think the chat's been having the chat up is fine. I've not been doxxed.
Right.
And it gives the chat a little spotlight, so to speak, for being wonderful supporters of the channel. So it's like, hey, here's who's been chatting with me, and thank you so much for your support, Wade and Dadman, Mrs. Dadman, who shows up in the chat. So,
hey, listen, guys, I'm going to be
right. Thank you in the long run.
I'm going to be right back. I have to go use the restroom, and I'll be right back.
Sounds good. You're muted. You're muted.
I keep doing
PJ,
that,
you're
but
muted.
yeah, I do that. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I keep doing that because if I don't, I'll make a lot of background noise moving things around when I don't expect it. But yeah, no, I'm just saying it's a
Right.
neat background. You got the video box, and then you got the place for the chat window. And one of the problems I have with the way I've been doing it is that sometimes you can't read the chat depending on what is behind it. Whereas if with a consistent color, you can guarantee that people can read it.
Yes, makes sense. And I actually do need to play with that. I need to figure out like the CSS code just so I can get like chat the username one color because all of them are red as I can tell, and yeah, it just needs to be readable for my viewers. But it's just so far I've just been using it as like here are some of the viewers who's been chatting with me. Thank you for your support. Like I said, it's just my indirect in the long run. Thank you to them for them showing up in the chat. But yeah.
Sorry, I'm eating a lemon.
Wee! That is 1 point. Ooh. Okay. So and I'm sure you saw me switching scenes earlier. I have that little. I have a little transition. It's a MOV file, which it has to be because it's equivalent because it's able to keep transparency, which is equivalent to PNG. PNG can keep transparency. So
Oh, it's good to know.
yeah. So if you need to render some transparent stuff, like for video. MOV is your go-to file, and there's a special setting in your video editor that you need to tell like animation, something like that, and then RGB plus alpha, and then you'll go golden for transparency.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, my first reflex would be to just render it with a green background, but if I don't have to do that, I think that's just a bit more convenient at times.
Yeah. Yes, and especially if you got a computer that can process just like a small like 3-second file, even though it's like 5-6 gigs big, go for it. Yeah, that definitely saves rendering the chroma key on the video itself.
So,
and by the way, Mrs. I've tuned a
she had to use the restroom. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. So for the other people, I will say this again.
I'm sorry, I'm back. I was muted, chatting away. I was saying hello, I'm back. Huh? But yes, I'm sorry.
Well. So I've toured a TV studio before, and when they talked about the green screen, they talked about like wearing certain clothing, like not wearing certain clothing, and I said, and I raised my hand and said, "Don't wear green, don't wear green, don't wear red," and he was. I can tell on his face. He was a little bit. He was actually impressed that he knew what that I knew what I was talking about. So
yeah, well, a lot of times what the talent would do is stores would let them. They would get clothes there, and they would go and they would put them up in front of the chroma key and see if they would work. And if they didn't work, they would return them because they couldn't wear them. But they check that a lot because sometimes there's certain greens they can tweak out. It can be a little bit of a pain, but they can do it.
Yes. Yeah.
So I had that problem. Yeah, I was wearing a shirt with a green guy on it. So if you see here, the green guy is the background because, you know, I mean.
You have a hole in your soul is what it is. Yes. That would be a neat look, though, if you did that on purpose.
Yeah.
You just had a shirt that had that same color green, and then you do like a flaming behind you when you see all the flames through your chest.
Ooh, that would be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
That would be really neat.
So I mean, I'm not a professional, so I'll let it slip through like that sometimes, And like this shirt here is same people. This is Punk Waddle the Penguin, and they appear on my friend's show. I don't mean to be plugging people, but I should just mention while I'm wearing the shirt.
I know Punk Waddle.
Yeah. So he does a pretty good routine on Wednesdays with our friend Floral. That was the guy who was transparent on my other video just now. But yeah, good time. Yeah, he's got his own channel too, Punk Waddle. You can find him at Punk Waddle on YouTube as well. But yeah, he's a real gentleman. We also do Gundam model kits, the model kits I was showing you guys earlier. We do that really on Tuesdays with another channel as well.
What do you paint them with? Is it like just modeling paint or?
Well, some of them you don't have to paint. You don't have to paint all of them. Some of them are like pre-colored, but like the one I just did, I was actually using Gundam markers. So essentially, these are markers that usually have the exact shade of yellow or the exact shade of blue that you need.
They're actually made for them.
Yeah, and I bought an airbrush unit that you could shove markers into. So sometimes I use a paintbrush, sometimes I use the marker tip, sometimes I'll literally airbrush it on with this.
Puppy, I'm sorry, I just saw it.
Yeah, no, I thought puppies are cute.
Puppies.
Yeah. Hey, I like you.
Puppy's paws, puppy's ears. Puppy, hello. Oh, with little Squirtle. Puppy said Squirtle, Squirtle. Squirtle, Squirtle. Is Squirtle his toy? Or are you just teasing him?
No, I just had it there and I'm like, I might as well just use the doggy cam.
Aww.
Aww.
Which is my phone.
I used my phone when I was using 2 cameras when I was doing my Lego builds. I was really impressed. I quit using it. I know when you use one build, and I got a pretty good setup for it. But I was really impressed with that over camera that you did, Ronnie. I really was.
Yeah.
I mean, but you definitely using a phone and StreamYards. That's definitely another way to do it. I mean, everyone has a phone, and so you don't have to buy a second camera. Maybe you get a little mount, or you kind of prop it up on a stack of books.
The hardest part with me with my phone was even though I muted it, and I turned it all the way down, I was still getting sound from the streaming.
Oh.
It was very, very faint. And
you guys don't hear yourself, do you?
No.
No, you're good because you.
No, this was my. So I don't know if it was my phone. I don't know what it was, but.
Yeah, sometimes there's a couple of tricks like you switch like was the sound coming out of like your computer headphones or speaker, or was it coming out of the phone?
No, it was coming right out of the phone.
Oh, okay. So one trick you could do is when you click on the settings icon in StreamYard, you could tell it to use, instead of using the speaker phone, you could have it use the little speaker, like the handset speaker, and even if you can't mute it, the sound will be so low that you probably won't be able to hear it anyway.
That's what it was. It was that, but the camera was, when I was doing my builds, I would lean in to do my builds, and my mic, because I was using a headphone mic, was right there.
I see.
So it would pick it up. It was real faint, but then I got another webcam, and I hooked it up to another computer and was using that, and then I broke that one, so it doesn't hook onto anything.
That makes sense.
Damn. So, but
can I just say one thing really quick?
No, it's your show. You cannot say anything. Yes, you may.
I'm so happy and thankful. I went from 15 subs before the stream and I gained, I can't think of, 21. I'm at 21 now.
Awesome.
So I'm so thankful for people. It probably came off cheesy, but
That's cool. No, it's never cheesy when you're thankful to someone.
Yeah.
What, are they losing again, Ducky?
Is he looking?
$29.99. Ooh, that's actually not a bad price.
It's the list price is $39.99, but it's been 25% off at $29.99 for a long time.
Ooh. A capture card, right?
Mm-hmm. Here, let me can I put the link in Amazon I'll put it in the private.
Put it in the private.
Yeah, let me put it in the private. Let me see.
And by the way, speaking of capture cards, I forgot to mention that they're useful for like if you have like a DSLR camera or something like that that does a live HDMI output, you can use capture cards for that too. My
I
uncle,
do
he did
have
like
a
a professional um like wood shop build, like online classes, and he had like an HDMI capture card for his cameras as opposed to gaming systems like my Switch.
I do have a 35 millimeter digital that I would like to. I believe that. Yeah, I did put it in the private. I thought I put it in. Oops. Yes, I put it there. That is the capture card. Um, I
Gotcha.
do. I do have a DSL that I mean, I might. I never thought of doing that, and then, um, but I got to move everything. I got to get a rig where I can have it because that one I'd like to have overhead the DSL one, but I have to be able
Ah,
to
yeah.
move it.
Well, we're kind of like what DJ has, but which makes sense. Yeah,
Well,
overhead
like
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
the fanciest setup is
Which
like some people will put a
there's an
SLR
app that
on
I
top.
found on.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying some people put a
Oh, so
SLR on
just real
top.
quick, I know my internet is a little bit like. I'll mute.
Okay.
I'll mute.
No worries. I just don't want to cut anybody off, you know. But
Yeah.
long story short, some people use a DSLR in a mount like this. I would have to have a heavier duty mount. But,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, when you got the options to use a good lens or some lenses are well suited, I've seen a lot of art YouTubers, the fancy people or the people who take things apart on streaming, they'll use a SLR and they'll have the lens adjusted just right. But my only DSLR, I have like 35 millimeter ones that just aren't gonna do video. They're not designed for live video, which a lot of, you know, newer SLRs do live video. Some of the older ones don't. And then my Olympus camera only does live video through the analog output. So I was gonna use that over HDMI, but as soon as I knew that wouldn't work, that's when I went with this option because
Yeah.
this camera is a good main camera, but the Elgato face cam is just better for chroma key. Like it's something about the sensor being used on the Elgato camera is comparable to what you would find on a lot of the new Sony mirrorless cameras, and it has something to do with the color processing. I think it's like
Right.
it supports 10-bit color or something fancy like that. And so as a result, you get, because otherwise with like anything less than the camera I'm using now, I'd have to finagle the contrast and the brightness, and usually I'd find
Yeah.
some way to get balanced, but I'd really have to tweak it, you know.
Right. Right.
But as Link, you were saying, Link, I'm sorry, man.
Oh, no worries. It was just my computer being a little bit slow because I was installing something to
I'm
try
used to
out.
it
But
not playing
apparently I have to
anything.
buy it.
I should have said something.
Apparently I have to buy it, which okay, interesting. But anyway, there's like apps for your phone that you can just screencast, and people will see what you're doing on your phone, or just like screencast and bring up the camera as well, and they can just see the camera that way.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
yeah, I
was
don't know about this product though. It's like I'm just looking for something that would allow me to stream my back-facing camera, just so I can showcase something with my camera, as opposed to using a screen cap app.
I use an app called X Recorder, but in X Recorder, it doesn't do the whole entire screen. It'll let you create a little floating window that you can then link to your front or rear camera. But generally speaking, if you're streaming through StreamYard on the phone, the settings menu works the same. So just like how in StreamYard, I can click the settings button here, and I could pick my front or back camera on my phone. In fact, yeah, if I was on my phone right now, it would let me pick between like 4 cameras: the wide-angle
Right.
lens, the regular lens, the front one, the back one. And then same thing on the phone, you'd be picking between speakerphone, handset phone, yada, yada, yada. So, like, usually when you're doing audio, it'll actually have the word camcorder in there, and that's basically saying that the speakerphone microphone is almost like the microphone on a camcorder or something like that, you know, as opposed to the one used for phone audio. Where things get complicated is when I'm using my Bluetooth headset. For a long time, I couldn't use the Bluetooth headset on StreamYard, but now they seem to have fixed it, or at least on my most new phone, my newest phone, it cooperates. So that's really nice because a good Bluetooth headset will have like some form of noise canceling where it'll cancel out background noises like the wind or the motor vehicle traffic. So things are getting a little better.
Is there anything the chat question stuff the chat
Have questions for it?
talk about?
Yeah.
Question about. There's 3 of you here.
Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to mute my mic while that goes through. Like waiting for the latency to catch up. By the way, Wade, 6:36 left in the game, 53-52 Oregon right now.
Yeah.
What's the aren't the Preds playing tonight? Sorry to make it sports related.
Who?
Hockey.
I'm sure there's hockey games happening right now.
Hey, Atwood
What?
sent some pictures of that manual he was talking about. Were you guys interested in seeing them? Oh, I guess yes. So here's some of the
I
pictures.
didn't see it.
I can't make them any bigger. So those are.
No worries.
That's the very simple name for the title, and then how they talk about it a little bit.
You know what?
I thought it was very interesting.
That's the same exact capture card. Oh no, that's very similar to what I have. Oh.
I thought it was interesting that it had extra audio input on there, so you could plug a microphone into it directly. And I guess, although I don't need that feature, it is pretty neat that it has a couple of extra inputs and outputs on it. Like, really, all I need is the HDMI input. And you'll notice that in the picture, there's actually an HDMI output. And the reason for that is sometimes you'll get, when you're playing a game off of a console and you're looking at your computer screen, you'll get a bit of a delay. So that HDMI output is basically a pass-through that doesn't have a delay. So whether you're plugging that into a monitor or a TV, that's the display you'll want to be looking at when you're playing your game.
Gameplay. Oh, that's interesting. And then I see it has a mic in here, and then the headphones. So you can plug them directly into that. That's interesting.
Yeah, OBS gives you a lot of flexibility, so you don't necessarily need to do that. But I can see where consolidating all of that might just cut a lot of the BS and guesswork.
Yeah, it would all be right there. Let's see which one, and then, whoops, what did I do? Was that the one I was in? Oh, then this one, which that talks a little bit about how to set it up in there. And oh wow, you sent me quite a bit. I haven't really looked at these yet, but this is just the how.
What the heck? Yeah, it is definitely the how to. And real quick, the pass-through that he was talking about, I do that all the time when I stream my Switch on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's like, okay, time to dedicate this monitor that my camera is on as well. So time to dedicate this monitor for the stream, and I have OBS here and the chat there. And so that way I can not miss a thing in the chat, hopefully, and switch scenes when I need to. And I need to redo my stream deck. And by the way, DJ, I've been meaning to.
They're so small for all that they do. I'm sorry. That's just
right.
They're so dinky, and they're like, and all the stuff that. See, I would probably like to put my headphones, if I use the capture card, put my headphones through the capture card instead of on my computer, because I've got I have to do a USB extender, thing, because I use thumb drives for everything. And so I just, all my USB ports are used. So I had to put a one that, extended them. So crazy. You can take that offline now.
Gotcha.
Wade, if you would like, or Link, whoever is controlling.
You can stop it yourself. Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
So wait, can you put mine on?
On
yours? Yeah, fair point. Yeah. I am proposing something. So real quick, this is a virtual audio mixing board. So it's like an actual soundboard that has multiple sliders for volumes and all that for the different inputs. That's pretty much what this is. So I got system audio, my microphone, my calls, and you guys going through this one for me, and I have this one for my capture card audio, so that way I can hear it when I play my my Zelda or whatever game I want to play on the Switch for the stream through my headphones. And these A buttons just allows me to toggle which output. I only use 2 right now for my speaker and my headphones, and I select which one's here, and I select the microphone here, and it's actually really neat. It's actually very simple once you know how to use it. It might look a little bit much at first, but it's like once you know one thing from here to here, you know how the whole thing works. This is actually its own virtual microphone, so it comes with 3 microphone inputs as well. So this though, it just allows me to in my Windows settings, I right click and open sound settings. I can go in here and choose audio output for the individual apps as well. If it was show, yes. So there we go. You got input, output. So input microphone, output speaker, and the inputs for the Opera puts it here, and I can just control this to make it loud for me, and or quiet, and it can make you guys quiet, louder or quiet. So it's actually very nice to have. It ends up being very helpful for streaming as well, because I can split the audio into their own volumes as well, which is very, very nice to have.
You have a good night, Atwood. If you're still here. Thanks
Yes,
for
sir.
dropping
And good
by.
luck on your job interview.
Yes, I was.
Sorry.
No,
Yes,
that was okay.
definitely.
I was trying to find. I can't find where the YouTube is. I was going to type him some. So I said, "Well, I'll just talk to him on Discord." And so I was in the middle of that, and then I said, "Oh wait, he's oh." So anyway, let me just say goodnight.
That's
But,
my wait for him. I'm not leaving, but I want to be muted for quite a bit because we're on our final media timeout, as TNT just said, and we got about like less than 4 minutes to go, and it's
Okay.
tight right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Go good. Okay. Hey, I wanted to ask a question about. Do
Yeah.
you use stream? Either any of you, the stream, like the Elgato? What's that called?
Nope.
The stream.
Oh yeah, the Stream Deck, right?
Stream Deck, thank you. I'm going thinking Streamlabs, Stream Elements. I know it's not any of those. What is it? Do you use one of those?
Yeah, basically, like it's got this little app here, and this is how I configure my buttons. So when I have the
Yeah.
physical device right here, but essentially the top left button is my main camera. This is my desk cam. This is my HDMI input when I'm playing Nintendo or something. This is when I want to show you guys my turtle. This is my Dell, my right side monitor. But mainly, you know when you guys keep telling me I'm muted, it's this button right
It's
here.
that button.
Yeah,
I
that's
need to
how
say,
I do that.
Push the second 3 button. Push the 2-3 button. Second row, third column.
And then like because I have an ultra widescrreen monitor,
Wait, what the heck? Oh, golly, that scared me.
it'll look something like this. Like so. It's pretty. Yeah, it's not like an action movie there.
Hello.
I'm trying to. Sorry. Carry on.
So, you know, in this case,
Okay.
like what I'll do is I have these buttons set up where like the middle button will zoom in on my monitor like that. So it looks like a normal monitor. But if I want to show you the ultra wide, I could actually do it like that. And it's kind of cool because then I have the blurry, I can make it look artsy, right? You know, we can make it blurry on purpose and be like, how artsy that is.
Oh,
And you
how
got a little
fancy.
gamepad.
Fancy you are.
And so, you know, that's like a little bit of what I
Okay.
do. And then, like, if I'm doing a tech video, I may have to show you the left side so I can show you where to click on the menu, or I might need to show you the right side to show you something else. So that's sort of like how I use it. And I'd like to program in some more sounds. I think I have Godzilla somewhere in there, but I still got to play around with it. And like Atwood was saying that, yeah, like some people might feel inclined to invest in their entire ecosystem. I haven't. Like I bought 2 Elgato products. I bought the Elgato capture card for the inside of my computer so I can plug an HDMI cable straight in. And I have mixed attitudes about it. And I bought this because it was a lot more convenient than creating my own macro board. But They have a
Yeah.
fancier one that has knobs on it, and then there's another company called Loop Deck that makes an even fancier one that also has knobs on it. But I'm nowhere near pro level. I just need some buttons, and I have buttons, and
Same
I can
here.
press,
And
whatever.
do you have
you know.
do you have the small one, like the one that has what is it? Does it have like
6 buttons. 6
Well,
buttons.
it's funny
how
you
mu-
mentioned that. They had like the 6 button. I think it is 6 buttons, right? And
Yeah,
I'm
it
thinking
is
about
6
getting
buttons.
one because like sometimes my right hand is in use and I want to hit the button real quick to change my source or to stop recording or whatever. So I'm seriously thinking about getting a set of buttons for my left side, my left hand. But yeah, at the moment I just picked the medium one. What is this? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15
15?
buttons. And
Yeah.
you can have folders. So the 6 button one
Yeah.
isn't super limited. You can have a folder that gives you more buttons too,
Now, how do you access those folders? I guess you have to. Is it on the screen?
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
there's an app on the computer that you set up the folders, but once they're set up, it's a matter of pressing the button on the Elgato. So, like in my case, we got the Elgato here, and
Yeah,
basically, to make a folder, I can access the folder by pressing the button. Then every time you open up a folder, you see how you got the return key.
uh-huh.
So that goes back to the main folder. So same thing, sound clips. I don't know if you guys heard a sound just now.
So it shows it. So when you open the folder, it shows it on the little keypad, the folder.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So it shows you
Yeah.
everything that's in the folder.
exactly. And I can even double click on it here. And this is again, main screen, double click, and it shows you everything in the folder.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Because that was the thing I was thinking. Because I was thinking I was gifted some money, and I was looking for something to buy with it, and I was going to buy a microphone, but I had someone has gifted me a microphone, and so I'm was thinking, okay, well, what could I use? I've seen those, and I thought I think I could really use that. I think it would enhance my shows because I'm doing chatting shows. That's all I do.
I would
I'm
say
either
like definitely
building.
play with OBS a bit because if you use OBS, then you might see a strong usage case. If you're not using OBS, I honestly don't know. Like I don't really use
I
the
am
deck.
going to be getting. I am going to be using OBS. I have to slowly go into things. Well, first off, I had to start streaming, and then I started doing that on my own. I
Mhm.
mean, I was doing stuff with Dad Man and things, but then I had to go out on my own. So I started with that, and then I said, okay, I got to get my show. My show, I was doing it so haphazardly, and then I started using PowerPoint to be able to
Oh, that's
streamline my
cool.
show. So now I've done that, and now I want to do a little more gaming. So to do gaming, I want to do gaming. I wanted to get the OBS because I think the OBS it
Yeah,
would work
it
really well
makes
on that.
sense.
And I streamed to two different platforms. So I need to figure out what's the best thing to use because StreamYards is really easy for for what I do, like my talk casts and things like that. But when I start doing gaming and do more different things, I'm going to need multiple cameras because I want to start doing some crafting things where I want to, like if I quilt and I sew and stuff, and if I want to have a camera that shows the sewing, then I want a camera that's over the table, and I want to be able to flip easier than having to go and mess with the computer, like so
Yeah,
I
switching
know
between apps.
so I know I'm going to use it. Um
Yeah, and
and
my biggest issue with OBS is that when I'm doing a solo stream, it's fine. But if I want to have multiple people on, then I got to go to a StreamYard. So for something like that, I'm using the virtual camera in OBS, but I still haven't fully figured out, when I want to do something the other way, But yeah, for gaming, it makes sense because you can resize things and you can kind of control it. And if you have a Stream Deck, you can sort of switch between the full screen camera or whatever it is that you
a
want to do.
close-up camera over whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like that's but right now I'm in my living room. So I've got I got my cat and it's it's my living room. People walk through it because it's a living room. I have a enclosed garage that I want that is going to be my studio, but it's a mess right now, and so I'm streaming every
Mm-hmm.
day. The thing, I'm streaming every day. I stream every morning. Well, I've got to get that show prepared. So between the streaming and getting the show prepared, and I don't know, being a mom and a wife, and doing life. Sometimes you're like, when am I going to get the garage cleaned? So
Mm-hmm.
I might take some time off and say, I'm preparing my new studio and just post maybe just something to keep something on my channel, shorts or
Yeah.
something like that. But that's kind of what my goal is what I'd really like to do, because I want to do more than just build streams. I love all kinds of crafts. I did an origami Christmas tree where I did 1,000 cranes, and folded them all myself. Origami, any knitting, crochet. I just am a crafter, and I would love to start doing that some. But I have to have the camera set up right to do it where people could see it, because it's stupid to just for me to be knitting or crocheting and you just don't see it.
Yeah. I got you. That's the whole point, right?
Yeah, yeah. It'd be like playing a video game and showing your face the whole time
You
and
guys
your
good?
reaction, but you don't see the game at all.
I'm gonna switch the link
it would-
again. This share.
It will
There you go.
will be quick because DJ, I just want to say one thing real quick that what you said about mic muting, I literally do the same thing. I have a plugin for that was made by someone, which is really nice about Stream Deck is that you can download plugins made by third parties, and I just do a few clicks on my what is it? A few clicks on my Stream Deck, and I can just go in and hit mute for everything, or I can just like mute for one thing. Like example.
He's doing it on purpose. I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Unless it's not unmuting. No, I'm
Oops.
kidding.
Oopsie daisy.
That's an interesting set of buttons.
So, yeah, I
have not even scratched the iceberg on that, but I didn't even know I didn't even know people did plugins with the Stream Deck. Like I had a vague notion, but that's kind of enlightening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's if you click the marketplace button on the Stream Deck, it will take you to okay. It's cool. Yeah, so I just like I have that folder. It's like my voice media folder. I just probably have that for when I'm talking with people. But I also have another folder for my streaming. So when I'm streaming, I have like a different set of buttons, and I include some of my voice media stuff, so that way I can mute it for my Discord and keep myself open for a stream. As those B1, B2, B3, two of them is being used. One for my streaming, one for my calls. So I can do that if I need to, or just go
That
mute
makes sense.
completely.
My brain hurts.
Yeah, like most of the time, I think I just need like the control, maybe the volume sliders or something. Which right now I've been doing that through OBS directly. I've been pretty happy with that. But the one thing, like I wanted to get lights, and I'm glad I didn't, because I was gonna buy the Elgato lights that integrate with the Stream Deck, and they're pretty cool lights and everything. Like they have different colors, different settings, the key light as they call it, and you can do make the color temperature right for chroma key. But the problem was I kept reading reviews where people would say, oh, the lights connect to your Wi-Fi. So the way it works, you buy the light, you link it to your Wi-Fi, then you can control it through the Stream Deck. But if for any reason whatsoever, and there's many reasons why Wi-Fi devices get dropped from the network, they don't always reconnect. And so the only way to fix that is by literally, like, I think holding the reset button down for like 30 seconds or whatever it was, some absurd procedure that like could happen anytime. So the lights could work properly for like 2 months, and then out of nowhere you're about to settle down for your Monday morning stream like I do, and then the light decides it doesn't want to respond to your commands, and it's like I was like, I don't even want to deal with that. So You know, I'm sticking with chrome domes. I have a couple of umbrella lights, but you know, they're still pretty, you know, standard dumb lights. They're not, you know, fancy, but it works so far. It's working for me. You know, I mean, you know, I have to use a remote. I can't control it using my computer. It would be nice to, you know, hit a button on a deck, but you know, mix it up.
Oh gosh, you have to have one. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want it. I don't know if I'd want it on my Wi-Fi. I sometimes I like old school in a sense. You know.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
There were lights. I actually had lights out there where it only uses Bluetooth, and so that means your phone will have to be very close, in like close proximity of 30 feet within the device itself to actually control it. And I've had those before, and so that way it's not on Wi-Fi. So if your network drops, you can still control the lights with your phone, no problem.
Yeah.
And
I like the flexibility.
yeah. And by the way, so on the subject of virtual cam, I do like that how OBS has its own built virtual cam, because then you can do on your StreamYard's business what he's doing on StreamYard's right now is showcasing his stream layout and on StreamYard's. And so it's like a DJ stream, but on StreamYard's, not connected directly to YouTube.
And I don't need permission to share my screen, which could be a double-edged sword. I'm very careful. Like, I'd hate to share something I'm not supposed to be sharing on screen. If someone told me, Ron, please don't share your screen without telling me, I would definitely have to follow that request. But generally, I just try to be very careful not to share the wrong things, and that's usually pretty easy because I'm not browsing weird things during a stream. I mean, at least I shouldn't be.
I need to upgrade my computer hardware. Otherwise, I'll be using my virtual cam a lot more with StreamYards.
I'm always
that's why I keep requesting Wade to show my screen. Oh, the game? Oh, it's all overtime.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, it's really intense. Yeah.
Are you guys fine with going till like 9 minutes and then going, since we've been going for almost 3 hours?
Oh yeah, I plan to drop. I plan to drop soon anyway.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just was picking brains. I could do that.
No, you're good. You're fine.
Pick.
It's a school night for me tonight.
Oh, then you need to go to bed.
Yeah, so Saturday sucks for me.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm now going into mother mode. I'm 60 years old. I'm going to do this. Go to bed. Okay,
hold on.
Don't hit me with the bread.
I'll take my shoe off and throw it at you. I'll take my slipper
You want
off.
to say anything before you leave?
I like turtles. No, no, but I do like turtles. I think turtles are
I
really
can make
great.
a clip of that. Is what I shouldn't do. Or if you're fine with it, is what I should do.
You're the gaming clips guy, so it's your prerogative. I was the one who chose to be on your show, so anything you do with a clip, I mean, that's on me for going on without having any qualifiers, right?
Having a contract.
yeah, right. Didn't
I'm not
even
going
make
to
a
be
contract.
one of those, no, it's going to be like that. It's not going to be like, some people.
Yeah, no worries, man. Do whatever you want. I'm comfortable with your what do you call it? With whatever, your judgment.
Clips.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh,
gonna,
judgment. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not one. No, I know how that is.
But I mean, this week every Monday I do a Monday show at 10:45 p.m. New York time or Eastern Standard Time. I believe that's something
The only
like
time.
the only time.
It's
I
only
guess
an
we're
hour
East Coast.
behind. I'm only an hour behind you.
So that's like 8 p.m. I guess Central or whatever, right?
No,
and
wait, you said 10:45 Eastern?
Yeah, 10:45 Eastern.
It would be 9:45.
Yeah, so an hour behind, which is not too bad, not hard to catch. I do Mondays because it puts me at the least competition. Like I don't want to take subscribers away from other people's channels. Like I know people already have their Wednesday show, they have their Friday show, and I feel like Monday is good because like my biggest concern is I don't want to run a stream where I'm on 6 hours later. So because I have work on Monday, I'm guaranteed that I can end it on time. Like it's like how it's a matter of self-preservation. I don't want to go to work without sleep. So on a Monday night, I figure I do it. Plus, Monday night is like my Thursday. I have a 3-day work week, So I'm kind of in a relaxed mood on Monday night. You know, I'm looking forward to Friday, as they call it, right? But other than that, I do the occasional gaming stream. Like this week, I was experimenting. I wanted to see if I could upload games at a high refresh rate, 120 frames a second, and really just kind of tinkering. But mostly, lately, I've been just doing the boring Monday show. I mean, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's boring. And
boring.
Yeah, I mean, mostly not boring. I mean, enough people watch it that it must not be boring if they're tuning in on a weekly basis. So I do appreciate. I have the best chat on YouTube, or at least I might be biased, but they're pretty cool people, So this week it's gonna be this week is actually gonna be a very impromptu show because I was supposed to do Dune this week, but I'm not seeing Dune until the middle of this week, so I can't really go into detail on Dune. So I did a Dune stream Dune stream last week that was about the original 1984 movie, the Sci-Fi Channel mini series, which I have a Blu-ray box here somewhere. That's not it. Anyway, but I got a stack of things on my computer, and I don't even know what else I was gonna say.
Pull them all down so they'll all fall.
Yo, you ain't kidding. Like, this is dangerous. I think
Mr. Magoo. Nobody knows who that is. Does anybody know who Mr. Magoo is? Okay.
I heard that name before. I heard that name before.
Okay, good. I don't feel quite so bad. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, you're good. So I don't know. I do a little bit of everything, but like I say, I take requests. If somebody posts in the chat saying, or in the comments, like a question of that I can address about OBS, I'll share the step by step on how that works. And like I said, this week, don't know what I'm doing this Monday, but next Monday, actually, I think this Monday maybe we'll talk about the Dune sci-fi mini series a little bit because I am in the middle of watching part 2 of that. But that's about it.
And what time is that show again? What time is that show?
That is 10:45 Eastern time on Mondays or 9:45 Central time on Mondays.
And that's AM or
the
PM?
evening.
Oh, PM. Yeah.
PM. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, usually I try to aim for 1 hour. Sometimes it goes a little bit longer, but generally I aim for 1 hour so that I can get my butt to bed and to work on time.
I understand.
So before we move to the next person, you're curious what
No longer doggy can, but whatever.
So that's where ignore the name. That's where I put all the games.
Ah, cool.
And then all the handheld.
Ah, that's a nice way to store the handhelds. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, like nice. All the
batteries.
He's missing old school. Oh my gosh. I love his old school collection. I was happy for the chat. Dude, nice, you got a DS.
I need to get an original DS.
Oh, cool. 3DS. Yeah, I got a 3DS from a friend like a couple of years ago. I was pretty happy. I modded it so I could play games off the SD card.
But
that's cool.
So, DJ's gone. Who misses? Your turn.
My turn?
Yeah.
I'm Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. I do a daily show at 10 a.m. every morning called Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. We just have a good time. We talk sometimes celebrity birthdays. We always do memes, celebrations. Sometimes we do a puzzle, duo Trigirdle, which is like Wordle, if you guys know what that is, on steroids. It's really fun.
Yeah.
We just have fun talking, and that's my main show right now. I also do brick builds. Many of them are not Legos, so I also review them for their how they're engineered and how easy they are, and if the age that they say can do them can really do them, because most of them they think a 6-year-old can do, and I think they're lying. But yeah, I do. That's mainly what I do now. I do want to expand into doing maybe some anime and manga reviews and some movie reviews. I have over 3,000 DVD movies and TV shows. So I do want to go into that at some point. I've got lots of ideas. not enough time in the day to get them going.
Manga reviews sound fun. I did a manga review a few weeks ago of Knights of Sidonia, and I didn't think anybody liked that anime, but a few people in my chat were like, "Oh, I love that show," and I was like, really glad because a lot of people give Sidonia a lot of negative flack. But I'll have to check out your past videos if you've done. Have you
I
done it in
have
the
not
past?
done any. I have not done
Oh,
any
okay.
yet. It is a future thing. It's just it's finding a balance right
Yep,
now.
I understand.
And I am retired. I homeschooled my two kids through high school. They're both graduated. My youngest is 21, and so this is like kind of like my second, um, my retirement fund, and I enjoy it a lot. But I do need to find a balance because I could do this all day, but then my husband is not very happy about that. So I'm working on balance.
But he is a banana, so
I'm what?
he is a banana.
He's a banana. He is. He's
Ha,
been. He's
Okay.
he's Mr. Banana
Last
Man.
but not least, plus he's matter. He is
Wait, please.
Link.
ha. I do like the banana avatar that Dad Man uses.
I will tell
Okay,
you,
you know what?
my youngest designed that avatar for my husband.
Well, it
And
brings me joy to look at it.
well,
It does.
I will absolutely let my kid know that because they also did my avatar, and they did that one, and I also have another one that when I do my Lego streams, it
Oh yeah, I think I
it
seen
what
that one.
it is looks like a Lego brick, a
Yeah, I
Lego
did.
minifigure. So there it is,
That
right
one's
there.
very cool.
And so he did both of those, and I really, really love them. Great art. You need to go over and check out their channel and some of their art stuff. They have a good time. But yeah, okay. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, okay. No worries, no worries.
Good
I like
time,
that
game,
one too.
that's why.
That's cool. That's cool.
All right, do your quick outro. And I know
Okay,
the game's
so-
so. and I
Yeah,
know the
it's still,
game's so good.
I actually have it paused right now, so I got plenty of time. I got plenty of time.
They're up by 40.
No. That's a little bit. Anyway.
See, I can
But-
joke with him, and he's not annoyed at it yet. For now.
Because I know what your jokes are. I know your jokes are lighthearted, not anything serious. I hope
Okay.
I hope they stay lighthearted. And anyway,
Yes.
I am Twilight Linkmore on YouTube. As you can see, my name right there. I do regular streams. I actually try to stay regular, but sometimes I'm a little bit sleepy and I don't feel like it. So, with that said, I actually canceled the stream for Tuesdays and Thursdays is when I do them at 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, and I just go for about like 2 hours or so, which is pretty good time for me. Sometimes I shorten it to 90 minutes because I'm like, okay, I can go for 90, not for the final half hour or so. So yeah, I generally stream Zelda. That's what I've been streaming lately, and Tears of the Kingdom. But I'm looking to add some other games like Blood Patrol, and on other days at different times, or even like a double stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's just whatever I feel like doing. And I'm also looking at adding some Let's Plays to my channel, so like record and edit videos and upload them on a regular basis. And yeah, I'm just a big gaming channel. And I primarily stream Switch and and I primarily stream with Switch games, but I also stream Xbox and PC games as well on occasion, especially when I do multiplayer games with my community. Because why not? Why not have the community join you on stream and play some multiplayer games with you?
Yeah, but who beats you at Mario Kart all the time?
Not me.
Anyway, so
This
with that
guy.
said, with that said, I'm we're moving on from Mario, kind of going to Smash Bros. I hope to play you on Smash Bros. Someday, Wade. That'll be a lot of fun.
If
to
the
meet you at
internet
that.
holds.
It will. It will. Wait, are you saying Smash Bros. Doesn't hold for me anymore, or does it
No,
hold
it
for
never
you?
does. Whenever I play it, it's always laggy. It's always been
Weird.
like.
Weird.
That's why I don't play it online.
Okay. That's really interesting. Who knows? It might be good in there. Anyway, that's what I have. And I'm my link is in my channel is just look for me there and look for the one that has like over 500 subscribers, and you be going there because I had an old account that's got like double-digit subscribers, and I don't know how to access that one anymore. And I think Google is looking to delete old accounts that has not been active all that much anymore. So that one may or may not be going away soon, but we'll see. We'll see. Wait on to you.
Okay. Back over here now. So, before I get to the 2 links, 3 things before I get to the last 3.
What you see? Okay, hold on. Okay.
I might do a Twitch stream tomorrow, depending if I feel like it. I have a small headache coming on. So that's on the Twitch channel. If you go to the Twitter, you will find the stuff there, or the gaming channel. Let's go to, where do I want to go? Let's go to the merch store. Tell me if you guys see this.
See it.
So merch store is here.
Mhm.
Get all your WadeNation.
So that's a pretty nice
all the
store.
time. Yeah, it's really easy to do. And then this is my throne. Not necessary, but if you want to throw a couple shekels to support me, that's where you go.
I don't see the throne. Did you mean to show it on screen?
Yeah, I thought I did it.
No, it's just showing your
Yeah.
I think you did
Hold
an
on.
application. I think you did an application share.
Let me do. Do you want the share done, man?
You want me to get it? I'll get it. Give me 1 second. I'm actually on mine right now. So we will go over and look for yours, which is.
And then while she's getting that before we end,
Let me see if I can find it.
there's the 2 links for them, both of them. Ooh, you're not going to bed on time. I can tell you that much. Link.
You usually don't anyway.
Where is the share button? Which one? Who are you? I can't find you. I had you before.
I'm. This is sad. I'm very sad right now. Olga's not put. You're not. You're not performing that well right now in double overtime. 0 points.
It's freaking double overtime. I cannot figure out.
I put it in the private chat.
Okay, that will work.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'll put it over here. Let's see, where is it?
Wait, which channel are you streaming to, by the way?
My gaming. I mean, sorry, the other. No, the newer channel, the live. Why?
Oh, gotcha. Because I was gonna put in my Twitter link as well. I just needed to know which one to put in.
I put it.
Which
I'm trying to. Oh crap! I've lost you.
That was that was the other one. That was the link to my YouTube.
I'm trying to find.
No, I'm talking about. I thought I told Twitter. Who knows if they saw it? But That's why I made the new Twitter. Now
I
have
can't
3
find
minutes.
StreamYards anymore. And I know it's there because I hear you. Where is it?
Well, I did that wrong. I need to remove that real quick. There we go.
Here, I'll tweet it.
I
already
can't
did it.
find. I can't find you guys. I have lost you.
It's fine.
I'm sorry. I want to show it. I
No,
want to
you're
show
good. You're good.
No, I'm not. I can't. Oh, there you are. Wait, I found you. I found you. Okay. Wait. Then let me do this, and then let me do that.
So, by the way,
And then
as
let me
she's
do
reading real quick,
Okay.
I post updates on my Twitter regarding my channel quite a bit. So my Twitter is my go-to place for quick updates regarding my streams and uploads. So if I need to cancel,
There it is.
it would be on my Twitter. Yes, there it is. And I also do schedule my streams on my YouTube as well. So if you want to know when my next live stream is, go to my live tab. My scheduled stream will be there. All right, Mrs. is on you now.
There's your throne.
Trying to hold on. I'm working on it. I was
That's
trying
okay.
to.
Wait, you closed out on it. There we go.
No, it's still there.
He's trying to get different
Oh, it
different
is there.
I was
layout.
trying
Okay.
to get it. So,
Yeah.
I was trying to get it
Gotcha.
to me, but anyways, here's that. I don't.
Take out
So-
the bottom thing so we could see it better.
Um,
Yeah. There we go. So there it is.
so you can let the. If you want to support, you can support there. Link is up top. So
And how Throne works, by the way, it's it's a wish list that anybody could contribute any amount to. It has to be set by the owner, like way to be crowdfunding. There's two different things. One of them where if you just one person has to pay for the full price, and then the item will be sent to him. I'll get to that in a moment. But the other option is crowdsourcing. So that way you can donate $5 yourself, and other people can donate 5, 10, 15, or however however much they feel comfortable with. And as soon as Throne receives enough funds for that one item will automatically be shipped to that person's address. You don't know the address. Throne only knows the address. I don't even know the address to his house as well. So
I
that's
thought I
that's a
told
really
you.
that's so
I'm not gonna
that's a
say
really,
out
that's
loud.
a really neat thing. That's a really neat thing about Throne, and I'm trying to act out, my friend. I'm trying to do an act here where I don't know your address. But anyway, so
Fine.
how about this, Mrs. Damman, DJ? They don't know his address.
Yes,
No, they
yes,
don't.
and that's what's really neat about it is that
Yeah.
it is a privacy wish list, privacy first, where everybody's privacy is protected, and
Exactly.
that you can like with the crowdfunding here. Wait, put this back up again, and I can kind of show what that is. If you look at that, if you see right here, they have different amounts you can fund if you want to. If you want to do the whole thing, you can do the whole thing. If you want to do $10, you can change it to $10. But whenever it gets to full 59.14, then it will be shipped. And so that's a really neat thing for some of the, I do it anything over $50. I crowdfunded because then I figure because $50 is a lot of money, really.
And just
So-
so people know, Apple will be like for Pokemon Go.
And
That's why
you
I
can
put it
put
there.
that on in the description about it, what you're going to be using it for too. If you want to, you don't have to.
I thought
But
I
yeah,
did, but knowing my luck, I probably didn't do it right. Anyways,
yeah, for
Okay.
mobile
Yeah.
games, I see you did.
okay.
So wait, for future streams, when I talk about Throne for you on your channel, I want to try to act like I don't know your address.
I know.
Just
I
to
was
let
trying
you
to
know.
be funny.
Oh,
went flatter than a-
gotcha.
I went flatter than a creeper blowing up.
It's tied at
Oh,
71.
blowing
Oh
up
my
a pig.
gosh.
It was time at 71. That was 86, 73. Clayton's moving on. They're holding on to the ball. They got 6 seconds on the shot clock. They don't care about the shot clock violation. It's all over for Oregon. Oregon lost in the round of 32.
Wah wah wah.
I hope the
And
same
with
for
that-
I hope the same for Colorado. By the way, I hope the
No,
same
we're
for
gonna get
Colorado.
destroyed. We're gonna get destroyed. Okay,
I
Yes,
don't
you
have
are,
any.
big time.
I don't have any team, so I can mock them all.
There you go. There you go. By the way, wait, who do you have taking the dub in the tournament?
I don't remember. I have too many brackets to remember.
Well, guys,
Okay,
guys,
who's your main
before
one?
before you
I got Arizona cutting down the nets.
before you guys get into basketball, I have a 10 o'clock show in the morning, so I have to get started getting ready to go to bed. So I
I'm
can
about
be up
to.
Yeah,
I'm
and be
about to
Bessie.
sign off.
and be positive in the morning instead of a Miss Grumpy Face, and because I don't want
Hey.
to be grumpy face.
Well, it
But
was
I
an
will-
honor. It was an
yeah.
honor
Anyway.
streaming with you and Mr. Dadman walking. It was nice being able to talk to you, Mrs. Dadman.
Yes, and I wanted to say the same. Thank each and every one of you. This was a wonderful, lovely stream. I really
Agreed.
enjoyed it, and I hope to do it
Yes.
again. I hope to do it
Me
again.
too.
So
Me
thank
too.
you
And-
very much.
Wait,
I'm
thank you so
sending-
much for putting this together. It was really
Yeah.
awesome that you have put
Yes.
this together. I love talking with all of you. It was really awesome. Thank you so very much,
Yes.
Wayne.
And with that, I'm gonna go to this link and type this in the thing, and everybody have a wonderful night. Bye for now.
Bye. Bye-bye.